The mic's hot. It looks like they are.
Yeah, turn the mic up.
They know what we're listening to. What is going on, everyone? Welcome to Faction After Hours. It's a lovely Tuesday here in New Jersey. Just kidding. It's fucking cold as hell out in New Jersey right now. Today is our Q&A section. Malcolm's saying hi to the camera right there. Today's our Q&A section. If you haven't already, go check out the Instagram. We have a little prompt there for you to put in your questions. It can literally be anything. If you want to say hi to Frankie, throw it on there.
Who wants to say hi to Frankie?
Nobody wants to say hi to Frankie. He's not even fucking here right now. Look.
He probably went to go pee.
Hey, Frankie, say something in the mic. Fuck you, Carl.
What, Carl?
No, but yeah, he's got the questions. So we're kind of at a standstill here.
Well,
what up, Roberto? You in the chat? If you're in the YouTube live chat too, say what's up. Yeah, tonight's gonna be a big bullshit one.
But it's the funnest one. It's the most fun one though.
I do like doing these monthly. We do these monthly in case you haven't been listening to the prior podcast, but if you have, thank you so much. By the way, we just received some statistics from our Spotify, whatever metrics. We appreciate you guys so fucking much. This podcast is doing way better than we could ever have anticipated, and it's all because of you guys. Frankie is getting his shit together and plugging his headphones in, and he's trying to make not a big deal out of it, but I'm going to tell you guys, this guy's running fucking late. There he is. I don't know what just happened, Chris, but now I feel like my voice is all weird. Yeah.
Oh, you're using the red one?
Here he is, ladies and gentlemen, Frankie Bovino!
Does it work now? I guess it works.
Well, I just put my headphone volume up.
Oh.
It's the only thing I changed.
All right. What is the episode?
What do we have today, Frankie? You're the one who told
me. Is it
me.
24 or is it...
Is this episode 24 by now?
25.
25?
Holy shit. Really?
It's our 25th anniversary.
Okay.
I've been coming here for 25 weeks. That's got to be $200 worth of gas at least.
Whoa.
100.
You looking for compensation?
Yes. No, I'm just kidding. That's okay.
Carl, can you actually close the door?
I'll take a Beams manifold. What? Oh, shit.
89 Kev, this is going to be a good one. I hope so, because we have no plans for it to be.
Yeah.
All right. We got to stop. We got to stop talking about the chat so much, because when people listen to this on podcasts, they're like, who?
Well, then maybe they should tune into the live
They
chat.
should.
Well, that's why I normally read out what I'm reading.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, you're right. Otherwise, it makes it seem like we're talking to ourselves, and that's terrible. So, how inconsiderate of me.
All right, so the Q&A. Let's see. I want to go to this one first, because this one was a question that got sent to our DMs by accident. So before I forget it, let's go there.
Caught your eye?
Yeah. This is also one of the best questions. I hope I can answer it. Carl, do any of you listen to music on track? If so, what do you usually put on?
Ooh, I love this question, actually. Yes, I do listen to music on track. That's like one of my necessities to have in a drift car is a sound system that you can at least hear. Here's why. Can you have a bad day, right? It's a Saturday morning. You got to wake up early for a drift event. You're on grid. Your car passed tech. I'm listening to Friday by Ice Cube. Oh yeah,
you would.
Or you know how we do it, also by Ice Cube. Big Ice Cube guy.
Okay.
Fire. And beautifully, the Lexus IS 300 has a nice sound system. There's some good sound deadening in there. It sounds great. So yes, I do listen to music while I'm drifting. What about you, Frankie?
I definitely do. But
What are you listening to?
Definitely not Ice Cube. So I'll tell you that.
I feel like it depends on my mood too.
It doesn't really depend on my mood. I think it's like one certain type of music. It's like pop punk usually for me or something.
Yes, Juliet. Fucking Frankie's on grid.
Not so much that,
Oh, it's too
but
mainstream for you.
I'm trying to see if I could find.
I've definitely listened to Paramore at some point when I was drifting.
I think I've definitely played a Paramore song.
I need
once or
something
twice.
heavher than that a little bit.
Gangsta Gangsta by Lil Scrappy.
No.
That's what Miyagi
Oh,
was playing when I
Frankie-
got in his car.
Frankie's favorite, Machine Gun Kelly.
Oh yeah, right.
Give
Oh,
it.
I have one here. Oh, this is old. Because this is when I used to have a drift car.
Yeah, dude. Music has evolved since then.
Yeah. I got Bayside in here.
Frankie's frozen in time.
What else?
Bayside? That song
Bayside.
where it's like,
Senses Fail. I'd probably listen to some of that.
okay.
Oh, census.
Probably listen to some Taking Back Sunday. All right.
Okay, I could respect.
I would agree.
I could bump to some. But the thing is when I'm on the
Maybe
track,
some metal too.
I've listened to a lot of rock music on grid. Well,
Yeah.
I love, and for those of you listening who don't know, I love 80s music. I love 80s rock. I love 80s. We were literally just listening to Be My Lover by LaBouche. Great fucking song. I told Frankie we should do a little video to that song, but we'll see. But like 80s rock just hits different.
I mean, yeah, that's fun too.
The thing for me about 80s rock is you got to understand, like, music back then isn't like right now where you can just sample something, right? Like, we kind of know what sounds good. That was still like the experimental phase of like music, you know? Like there wasn't like a fucking crazy fucking leather skin tight pants and shit.
That was the 80s.
Yeah.
Yeah. That shit was sick.
Do you think you could rock a pair of those?
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. I'll wear some tight leather pants. What about you, Chris? What do you listen to?
If I were to play music,
Oh, do you not listen to music in the car?
a lot of the times I'm trying to concentrate. So
Oh yeah. See, I don't want to be doing that.
Yeah, I feel like instinctively I'm better off if I think about it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do
you're
like
gonna fuck
I'm
up.
gonna do like shit.
Yeah.
No, it's just because like I have this paranoia of over revving my engine.
Oh, what? Like you're not gonna be listening?
I listen for when I hit rev limiter, and I'm like, okay, too much gas.
Huh?
Like you know what I mean?
He's too technical for us, Carl.
Yeah, I'm over here. I'm like, sometimes I just let that shit bang. Like I'm like, woo, I'm having a great time, and that's probably why the things that happen to me.
Happened to you.
I don't. Well, to answer your question, I don't really have a specific song or genre that I listen to. It changes all the time.
K-pop.
Actually, no.
Okay.
I'd
Nah.
rather not listen to K-pop.
That's not always what Chris is listening to, dude. Chris and I got pretty similar taste in music.
All right. Well, he doesn't listen to
But
music.
it can go from like hardcore rap to like like punk.
What would you say is the weirdest song? What are you doing?
The weirdest song that I've listened to?
Yeah. I know exactly the weirdest song. I can tell you right now.
Mine or yours?
Mine.
What?
Ignition by R. Ooh.
That's sick. What do you mean?
Hell yeah.
That song's good as hell.
Oh, like
Cue bumping.
Oh, R.
around,
Kelly's not
man.
canceled on this podcast.
on this.
You can say it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ignition by R. Kelly, the remix, not the original.
Yeah.
Not the original. One time I went to a company karaoke outing, once upon a time, and I chose Ignition, thinking it was going to be the remix. You know, the one we all know? It's the remix to Ignition.
Yep.
That's it. But literally, it was like not the remix. If you've ever heard the non-remix, it is
don't
literally the most vulgar, like, first three lines.
That's all R. Kelly shit, dude.
It's
It's like the people who should we get into this right now? I don't know. The people who think that guy didn't do anything wrong. Have you listened to a song? It's like all in the lyrics.
Chris, what's the one we like?
What? Oh, Backyard Party?
Backyard Party.
Okay, that song's the best song.
I'ma throw a steak on the grill.
Yeah, and there's
on the
actually
grill,
nothing
yeah.
weird about that song. For once,
Nothing
Yeah,
weird
actually,
about that
no.
song. Are you sure?
is there something weird in there?
No, it's not.
I don't think there's anything weird in that song.
He's literally describing a 5-minute interaction happening at somebody's cookout.
but
Yeah.
but is he talking about a girl?
Mingle with the girls.
Is that as dirty as it gets?
That's the only line.
Yeah, dude. That song's the only clean song he ever wrote.
All right. So yeah, that was my weirdest one. You don't listen to anything weird. You definitely listen to podcasts.
I don't actually
like-
think I listen to anything weird. Like I'm not putting on Ariana when I'm drifting, so
I don't think.
like that would be weird.
I listen to a lot of electronic music too. I'll listen to fucking damn near anything now that I think about it, as long as it makes me happy. Again, like
Chris
the
is
track,
like, I would.
the track is like
I'd
my
be
happy
down.
place. So I'm just like, why am I gonna listen to my fucking sad songs on the
Yeah.
track? Like,
Feel bad for the track workers. I'd be blasting some pop punk shit. Hear some Taking Back Sunday before.
they're
I
probably
leave Grid.
loving it.
I do remember a time
Sometimes
where
I do.
I had Helena
Oh yeah.
on an hour loop,
Some
What is it?
he had My Chemical
like My Chemical Romance,
on an hour loop, one song.
like
Oh, no.
hour loop.
Did you drift good when that was going on?
He drifted well.
Well, I put it on because I was frustrated.
See, you got to stay happy, my boy. Yes, sir.
What do you mean? I put it on because I was frustrated?
Yeah, whenever I'm getting frustrated at the track, you know what I listen to? Something happy to get me.
I
Nice
can't believe
and
you put
going.
that shit on a loop.
Well, it was in the options. I was like, well, 1 hour loop. All right.
That's right, because you're a YouTube.
I'm not
red
really
guy.
I'm not really listening to it though. It's just background.
It's just
music,
background
you know what I
noise.
mean?
Yeah,
That's their best song.
I love music, but after a while, it does get tiring. Like on a long road trip, sometimes I just fucking sit there.
No, I just listen to podcasts until I run out and then I put music on.
Interesting.
I listen to podcasts more than music.
Oh no,
sure.
I love music. I'll bounce around from decade to decade. Fucking, I don't remember the last time I listened to like new music. I think it was the Drake album. That was
Imagine
it.
someone putting podcasts on while they're drifting. What'd he say?
I mean, there is a 90s rap playlist I put on too sometimes.
90s rap
That
always
sounds-
hits hard.
Yeah,
it
that
makes
sounds fun.
When I get on grid, it's playing. When I'm about to go on track, it's like lowered.
Oh,
I don't have it blasting.
I bumped that shit. That's why
I don't know. I don't like drifting with loud music on.
That shit's cool.
Is that weird?
No, it's not weird. That question was from World's Best Filmer, by the way.
Word. Well, there you go.
He also had another question.
Okay.
How many crashes have you all had while drifting?
Ooh,
Carl, we'll start with you.
me? I've had
General?
in general, yeah, I've had
Yeah, I don't know what you consider a crash.
an
but-
impact of some sort.
All right.
I've had two. Once was my first 240. There was a spot by my college that it was literally just like a 90-degree turn. That was it. If you live in South Jersey, you know like sometimes those roads can go on for forever, and to find a nice like turn somewhere is kind of rare. So like we would go, hit this right turn, turn around, and then come back and do it again. Going back and doing it again, I didn't notice that there was a curb. I thought it was just a dirt drop. And like as soon as I clutch kicked it, I made the mistake of like hitting the brake instead of like throttling it all the way. You remember this video?
This is the vert.
This is the vert. Yeah, it was a white vert. It was a actually really fucking clean car. But as soon as I clutch kicked it, I smashed on the brakes because I got scared of how hard it came out. And my boy in the car, as I clutch kicked it, I think it was Jan Boy. He's just in the car. He's like, curb, 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 curb. Doosh. Right into the curb. And then I had just bought like 300 ZX wheels as drift spares, and I was using them right then. $50 I paid for these, by the way. And then I macked the wheel. I had the original wheel with me, and then I replaced the wheel, went home, replaced the camber arm, and then just drove it. The rest, like I replaced the camber arm on top of my parking garage. Fucking mint. The third time I went to that same spot, and instead of hitting the outside, I went too far inside and literally smashed up a pair of mint ass metal fenders. It wasn't a big deal back then, but these fenders were mint, dude. And I had like fresh arrow. You remember that weird bumper I had? I had this weird bumper. It was an S13 pop-up bumper, but it took S14 corner lights.
Oh, it's like a.
It was so weird, and it fit phenomenally. I don't know what it was. But
What's the kid that's on the pink car?
Final Connection,
Is it?
right?
No, is it? I don't know.
Pretty sure it was.
that shit,
It was a
I
weird
felt,
bumper.
I felt real bad because that was a really nice bumper.
It uses Koki
Yeah,
turn signals.
probably is. I think that was it.
But yeah, those are the only two. I've never
Knocks on wood.
crashed like on track bad, ever.
Okay.
I thought this season was gonna be that season because I was like, I really want to push myself, but it didn't happen. So I guess I got to push myself harder, not to crash, but that means that there's obviously some room there to develop, but
So you want to crash?
not necessarily. The borderline right beforehand
Yeah. It's kind of hard.
for you to count.
Yeah. Like I don't know what's a crash. Like
Did you when
like,
you broke
how-
something?
I think I'm just gonna say when I was mad. Because like, and I mean mad, like fuck, I gotta fix my car now. Mad. Not like,
okay. Like where you were like,
Oh.
it really.
I don't know though, because like remember that time, Tom, when you spun and I hit you? Like that's a crash, but like
Oh, a gallery?
it's just a fender. So like I don't know.
No. I mean, like maybe you it like, it disabled the car.
Oh.
Okay, so then my second coupe one didn't really disable.
Yeah, I was
the
gonna
car.
say no. I don't think that should count either because a 240 is never disabled. You could drive that shit home with like.
You
one
never had
wheel.
like a wicked bad crash.
Yeah, I did once, not drifting, crashing into AJ's shit. But that doesn't count because we're talking about drifting.
That's hard.
I had a little boop before, but it was never.
You did.
It was never disabled.
There's still a mark of it on your car.
No. I brake cleaned it off.
Oh
What
no, but
was it, Chris?
the way he messed up the fender.
Yeah. Well, no, you're thinking about a different time. I'm talking about the time where I think you were there. I'm not sure, but we went out to that spot with Derek and Daryl at night, and it was raining.
Derek on the bicycle.
Well, Derek had a coupe at the time, and he's like, "Yo, you want a tandem?" I'm like, "I mean, I guess. Fuck it, let's go." And we were doing pretty good, and then he spun, and then my brakes locked up, and
That's
then
how they get you.
I booped his we booped fenders.
Yeah, like is that a crash?
But
No way. I've been in a crash with you in the car. It was one of my first times ever feeling sideways. You don't remember that? Let me tell you. Let me tell you. We're right next to my house.
okay,
Like really close to my house.
He deleted that from his memory.
You did. Here,
Yeah.
core memory unlocked.
okay, all right, yep, I
Literally.
remember this. So this is probably when I just started
Oh, yep,
trying to drift.
yep, yep. Disclaimer.
But I had off ramps down pretty well at the time. We've done it a few times before that. So
The car was a Z, early
It was a
generation
stock
Z,
350Z.
stock diff, stock
Goes fast.
suspensions, suspension, ball tires,
no, so
rear
we,
tires,
we hit an oil spot,
and it's just, whoop.
and it spun out and it ended up on the median to the point where
You also had ball tires. So.
both rear wheels were off the ground.
Literally, it was beached like
On a median?
On a
On a
median.
median.
Like a Jersey barrier?
Yeah, like a
No, not Jersey Barrier, but it was like it was a curb high, but on one side of the curb it sloped down. So I was teeter-tottering.
on it, like a 50-50, like backwards.
Oh my God.
We
What did you
spun
do?
out, hopped it, and I had to get a tow.
We got a
had to
tow.
get it
We
towed
we
off
called
there?
a tow truck. The tow truck driver
He
yanked
couldn't
it
just
onto the
couldn't.
bed.
I literally asked him like, "Can you just pull it off? I'll still pay you." And he goes, "No, I have to tow you to a safe area." And I was like, "Okay, tow me to the bank thing because I don't have cash."
Yeah, he towed it literally to the bank, dropped it off right there. Chris turned the car on. We drove it home.
How old were you?
19, not 21. Not as
No, we weren't 21 yet. I
That's
was
for
probably like 20 years old.
You didn't know anyone with a truck?
no.
That's what I would have did.
Well, his
Like, I
house
need you to
was-
yank
My
me
house
off
was-
this
His
right
house was
next to-
walking distance.
I'm
and
talking.
He grabbed the jack.
I grabbed the jack. I grabbed like pieces of wood.
Oh, I know the ramp you were on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you do.
Yeah.
I don't know where you fell off, but that ramp is sick.
It's
It is.
coming south.
Oh.
Yeah, it goes
not
around.
And then you,
Yeah,
and then
the
you take
southbound one.
Yeah.
Like multiple turn.
It's just
Yes. Yeah, I think so. I
Yeah,
guess.
technically.
cool. But yeah, that
That
was.
ramp
I
is
remember
sick.
that one, Chris.
But it's getting off of southbound, not going on to southbound.
Oh.
Yeah. So I was doing it uphill.
Oh, I don't know that one then.
It was okay.
I know what you're talking about, but I've never been up it.
Scariest fucking experience ever. Being a passenger is so weird to me.
But that was the only time I really, quote unquote, crashed. Yeah, I think that's the only time.
Yeah, that was a. I'd call that a crash.
I'd say my most my most fun crash was probably fucking you know the spot. I'm not gonna say it, I guess, but
Yeah.
it's close to here. It's like a third gear turn. I think
Yeah.
we've talked about it before.
Yeah.
Yeah. We were doing that. I don't think anyone knew about that turn at this point. This must have been like it was 2014, maybe. And
okay.
we were just like, yeah, why don't we go over there and see if we could do something with that? And we were like, wow, that's really fast. All right. So we start fucking around. I don't know who was with me. Probably Justin. And I just washed out. I don't know if I was in third gear. I feel like you have to be in third gear for that turn, but maybe I wasn't. We were going fast. And then I entered, and like, you know, in your rear wheel, you're just a little too close. And it just like catches the grass.
Oh,
and it sucks you
And
in.
it just sucks you in and you just go off, dude. Hit the grass, fucking. I'm like trying to slow down and like get out of it. We had to be going fast, and I'm like, oh, I can't get out of it. And then the curb's there, so that we go up on the curb. So now the rear's up on the curb, and I'm still in drift basically.
Board sliding.
Not the curb's not that aggressive, but yeah.
Okay.
And then there's a guardrail there, and we just slam into the guardrail
oh my.
So the mark is still there.
on the car.
No, on that guardrail.
Oh, that's a while ago. I don't know.
That guardrail's probably
I
still.
never
fooped.
went back to look at it. I don't think the guardrail's fucked up because I didn't like, I didn't total my car. I totaled the quarter panel, but I didn't really fuck the guardrail up much. It wasn't that fast because I slowed down a lot before I hit it. But I remember my friend got in the car. He's like, he's trying to put his harness on. Famous last words. Oh, you're not gonna need that.
before the crash.
Yeah. Every single time you say that, it's bad. I'm like, you're not going to need that. We hit it. He jumped out of that car so fast. I never seen someone leave a car like that in my life. He was like, no, I'm not riding back with you, man. And fucking just jumps in someone else's car.
I enjoy not crashing. When you said, yeah, here's a pretty fun crash.
I mean, you get to a certain point where they're just fun.
I guess, yeah.
Well,
If I was
your
giving
car's not totaled.
yeah, if I was giving it my all and like I was trying real hard at something and I crashed, cool. If I crashed because I was doing
Oh,
something
yeah. This was
stupid,
This was pretty sick.
yeah. If I
So-
crashed because I was doing something dumb, then I just feel like an idiot.
Yeah, of course. I mean, it still sucked, like, but my shit was already weathered, so I didn't really care. The worst thing was the taillight, but back then it wasn't a big deal. It was like what? Well, I ended up putting tape on it, like, but even back then it was like $140 for a taillight probably. Now it's
Yeah.
probably like $250 or something. I don't know. But
I had a bad crash also by that area by my house. It was like my third S13. It was a S13 coupe, black,
Not drifting.
slick
though.
top. Yeah, this is a non-drifting crash. Slick top and SR. We just drifted it at Pocono. Like we found out it's fucking sick. Like, and it was a Sunday. I know that for a fact. We were going to Bear Mountain. It was sunny as fuck out.
10:30 a.m.
10:30 in the morning. Beautiful day. We're about to have no one had work. We had a bunch of cars, and then and I'm going through the traffic light. And a couple of our friends are already over the bridge, like to get on the Route 17, if you're from that part of New Jersey. And as soon as I go through the light, a brand new Mini Cooper comes and just T-bones my shit. Or doesn't T-bone it, but it hits the front apron, Sylvia front,
Oh no.
OE fender.
OE hood. The
Yeah,
fenders
fiberglass?
were
Yeah,
fi-
fiberglass?
fenders were fiberglass.
They were.
Yeah, and then like boom, smack. Car is still running, but it's running like shit because the MAF housing popped off.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Like I didn't know what to do. Like we worked so fucking hard on this thing, and then like
You guys put the swap on there?
we did the whole swap in my garage during the winter. Like first time I've ever done anything like near that caliber. We pull over to the right. I'm literally like about to fucking cry.
This
dude.
was your first heartbreak.
This was my first ever heartbreak.
We're picking up pieces of the body kit all over. The
Yeah,
street.
and then the cop is like, "Does it drive?" Like I'm like, "Yeah, it'd probably drive to my house. I don't need a tow truck." He's like, "All right, I'll stay behind you or whatever." And then he waits for me to get home. I get home, dude.
I was already at the gas station.
We should have. Yeah,
How much money did you get out of this guy is what I want to know.
I got $4,000, I think,
Did that
Oh, I think
and I bought the car back.
Yeah, the insurance.
totaled?
The adjuster totaled the car out.
Yeah,
Wait, was the car actually totaled?
no.
No.
Looking back on it now,
Well,
Did you, did you drive it after that?
no. I parked it.
You
I
never
had
fixed it?
no.
Oh lord.
Well, he didn't know that we could still get brand new aprons.
Like it was the
Yeah,
front.
but it wasn't the strut tower, right?
No,
no, it wasn't the strut tower.
I would have just pulled that shit with a fucking.
I would have pulled it nowadays. Strap that up to the Koya ripper.
Yeah, strap that up to the tree out front.
Yep.
Literally
Yep.
throw it in reverse, Terry, and that thing would have been straight. If I could think back on it again, that coupe was beautiful,
Oh my
dude.
god, dude.
It was
Clean
actually
frame-
really clean.
Clean frame rails. The only rot was the back rear right.
Rocker
What would you call that? Rocker on the bottom.
before the wheel or after the wheel?
After the wheel on the back.
the quarter.
The quarter.
It's weird. I know I've crashed a lot more than that, but I can't remember any of them.
Probably because like when you think of drifting, you probably think of like all the fun you've had. You don't really.
But
when the-
sometimes crashing is fun.
Yeah. When you crash though, like I'm not really more focused on the crash. I'm trying to think of like, okay, fuck, how do I not make that happen again?
Or how do I get home?
Or how do I get home?
Yeah.
Yes, Chinzo, I should have fixed that car. We actually haven't really been looking at the chat, actually. My bad. I literally told you guys to get active in the chat and then I didn't fucking look. Hey, good seeing y'all at the takeover Saturday. Let's do it again. Fuck yeah, brother. I was swinging my F-150 over there doing rollbacks. Hit about 2 or 3 kids.
No, that's
Whoa,
a good score.
dude.
That's your top score.
Top scorer, yeah. Twitch Drift, Sugar Hill Gang. I fuck with you, dude. We already knew that, though.
I've had plenty of close calls. Like when we tandem at Ready Set Drift.
Oh, yeah, where we shot that little gap and then you had to
We
like...
shot through. So I don't know if Chat or Frankie is familiar with the skid pad, but they had a layout where you shoot through a gap, and the 2 islands that you go through are like a foot tall.
They're so
Concrete.
tall.
So I'm chasing Carl, and
I washed
Carl-
out. I parked it.
Yeah, Carl parked it, and then like I was still in drift, and I was like, oh, and I literally missed his rear bumper by like 6 inches. I think there's a video.
There is a video of it.
Close call.
Do I have any other close calls? I feel like I have closer calls now. Like we had a couple line tandem, and then like my one friend spins out, and we all avoid him. Like that's a close call.
Well, as long as you know what you're doing, obviously.
Yeah. Twitch Drift just said Gap so sketchy. Yes, it was.
It is really scary.
That shit made you a man. You're like, okay, here we go. Whoop! And then you're right through, and then you're like, oh, thank God. Because that shit is a car ender.
I know a lot of people who straighten out and then reinitiate through it.
Nah. If I see it, I'm gonna try it.
Oh, 100%.
I want to drift that south course over there again. That was where I drifted for my first event. I drifted there another time.
Dude, the rumble strips are gnarly though.
It's sick. I mean, at least before the 240 suspension was soft enough where like I would prop it up on that and it would come right back down. It was sick. Nowadays the S13
That is
IS would probably
a fun
break in
feeling.
half.
I felt that in the Z when you're going around it, like the rumble strip, and then your front wheel just goes up a little bit
That shit's cool as hell.
mid drift. That does feel.
I'd be scared that the IS a ball joint would rip out. Fucking piece of shit.
Before you know it, your mirror's off, everything's off.
Yep.
fender's off.
Yes, sirky. You got any more questions for
Yeah,
me?
I got a bunch. Front Street Alex, can I bring my smart car in for brakes?
Is
I
this
don't
the
know,
brake
Chris
job?
Kenny.
This is not the brake job, but
Oh,
this could be the brake job.
sure.
We can't really fit it on the lift; it's too small. But
Wait, really?
we did get it on.
We did get it on.
Yeah, we put his car on the lift last time just to put it on the lift. It needed an alignment, but we
Yeah,
were like,
it did not need to be on the lift.
we
just
wanted to
did
see
it.
if we could get on the lift.
And it did?
Yeah, it looked funny though.
Probably so weird.
Yeah, Alex, we could do your brakes, and we can put you on the podcast
Like to
too
get
if you want. So
to take
just let
off
me
the
know.
front wheel, Carl. You're like against the lift post like this.
I would take the 2 front lift arms and put it on and take a third one and extend it all the way to the diff. So it's on
That's
3.
not how a lift works.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Sirky. Top 5 favorite East Coast drift teams. Okay, I like this question.
East Coast? I don't
damn.
feel like I know
I don't even
enough
really
East
know
Coast.
if I can name 5.
Yeah. No, there are.
I feel like I don't know a lot.
Well, Front Street's number 1. So I think we can
Okay.
all say that,
Yeah.
right?
I like faction.
Oh, Garage Roadstar, right?
Roadstar.
Oh yeah, what's up with that?
What's
What
up,
what
Garage?
is like
So actually, I met up with Riley. If you're listening to this, Riley, what's good, dude? It was nice seeing you. I ran into him at Summit. I was
All right.
literally underneath Daryl Sequoia doing a timing belt.
yeah, because you went to 100 drifters at a
We went to DOD, 200 Drifters of
It
December.
was 200 now?
200. I think the exact number was like 213 or something like that.
Back
Crazy
in
high.
my day.
First of all,
It was
I think
100.
that we should really have an episode fully where I could review this place because, man, I wish I was driving.
Unfortunately, we're booked.
The people were fucking awesome.
Why don't you just review it right now, Carl?
Right now? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, facts. True. Let me tell you what fucking happened to me.
It's gonna be a long story.
This is going to be a long time.
You want to do it at the end of the podcast, or you want to do it now?
Oh, yeah, I could just rip it right now.
All right, let's hear it.
We show up there, me and Daryl. Fuck you, Frankie. Over here doing yawning faces at me. I'm going to tell everybody what they want to hear. I want to tell them about the Carl look.
Tell him, boy.
This was the textbook weekend of Carl Luck. Okay.
Uh-oh.
But
Don't let this guy in your car.
it was not Carl Luck. Like, it wasn't me. It was my boy Daryl. Daryl's our SC300 friend. What up, D? We show up to Summit Point or Summit Raceway, Motorsports Complex, whatever. A tremendous facility. If you've never been there
Tremendous.
before, it's literally like it's huge. Huge fucking facility, dude.
Yeah, I've been there
Multiple tracks. In my opinion, that's the closest thing you're gonna get to an Ebisu experience. Like, it was crazy. All the tracks were hot at the same time.
We only saw 2 tracks, right, when we went?
It was crazy. I maybe by day 2 I was able to navigate, but let me tell you, we show up to these gates. It's 4:30 in the morning. Okay, the event is the next day. 8 a.m., 9 a.m. is or 8:30 something is the driver's meeting. We're at the gate. It's 4:30 a.m. As soon as we're pulling in, the truck's motor starts knocking.
Uh-oh.
As soon as we get in, and Daryl pulls off the cam cover, the timing belt tensioner grenaded itself, shot itself off the engine because one of the bolts snapped, and now the timing belt was just flopping around, so we just turned the car off right away.
Timing belt was flopping around.
Literally, it was just
But it was still running.
still running. We turned it off.
Okay.
And then-
non-interference.
No, it
an
is.
interference.
It is an interference motor.
It didn't slip off the gears.
It didn't slip.
Right?
It didn't skip a tooth. Whatever. That's just another story.
was
Or
just the
not another
tensioner.
story, but it was just the tensioner. So Thankfully, it didn't skip a tooth. If it did, we would be boned. But luckily, and I don't know.
Called me at 8 in the morning.
It might have been. You didn't fucking answer.
Of course not.
You ass.
Well, that was a Saturday.
This guy claims he wakes up every day.
That day was
Whatever.
my day off.
So we're like, how do we pull in? We're in the middle of. I'm telling you, like we're in the center of looking at the gate.
All right.
Broken. A truck and a couple of other people, photographers, media, whatever they who were covering the event, driving from like one of the Carolinas, just goes like, "Yo, are you guys?" Or we ask them like, "Yo, can you pull us in?" Like, they're like, "Yeah, sure." They pull us in, drop us off random.
They
I don't know
pulled you in with the trailer?
with the trailer by an F-150. We're just flat toe.
Hell yeah.
We just got to get in. Okay, we have the drift car. The drift car's fine. It's
Yeah.
the rig.
Might as well break that one too.
So
Yeah.
we pull in all the way. They drop us off at somewhere called Washington Circuit or Washington Circuit.
It's all the president's name?
flat one. I have no idea. But
Jefferson, Washington.
we pull up and they park us off on the side. There's nobody there. Usually they said that people camp over there, but there wasn't any that night. And we just leave the truck there. We go to sleep for a couple hours, wake up, unload the SC. You go get tech done, driver's meeting, and then fucking start driving right away. We didn't take one look at the Sequoia all day.
Wow.
Saturday ends. We sleep at my boy's house in I forget the town in Virginia, but Serge, if you're listening, thank you for the hospitality so much. I hope to see you soon. Went to his house, went back to the track. We convinced Daryl to drift another day. He wasn't gonna originally. And I was like, dude, the Sequoia's broken. Get out there and I'll fix this truck while you're drifting, so you don't have to worry about it. Like if I had my drift car,
About time he did this, right, Chris?
I would have been like, we got to go home. I'm fixing this shit right now.
I
thought you were
told
gonna
him,
say, you're always fixing Carl's car, but now he fixed someone else's
Oh, yeah.
car.
Good for him.
yeah, no, I mean, I knew what to do. I knew what the problem was, so I was like, "Yo, D, go drive." By noon, I had the car completely apart. I knew what I needed to do. We got a new tensioner. Thank you, Serge, for bringing the tensioner. We got a tap, so I could re-tap the bolt hole.
It's stripped out.
It's stripped out, and then whatever. We got like a drill and a bunch of other shit.
I thought Toyotas were good.
They're fucking amazing because watch this. Ready?
Oh, okay.
Literally, Daryl goes drifting the entire day. Here's part 2 of Carl Luck. Daryl's coming down the main straight of the final bout layout. I think that one's called Maine or Shenandoah or something like that. The one with the carousel. Literally, Daryl's flying down. He loves shifting into third. He loves flying into shit. So shifts into third. Fucking comes back around. It doesn't come back around. Boom! Right into the wall. I just get a text as I'm like taking photos and waiting for Daryl to come. Get a text. Yo, I crashed.
We ain't making it home.
I'm like, fuck. And then as I'm walking back, I see Daryl come off track. He throws his shit together really quick, and then he's driving up. So I'm like, okay, the car's fine. Go back to the pit, takes off the shit he needs to take off, and starts
Was the
drifting
truck
the rest of the
fixed
day.
already by that point?
No. So
Oh.
he was like, Carl, you did a lot. Take a break, come hang out and watch and shit. So I did. And then next thing you know, it's 5 o'clock and the truck is not fixed. Sun is going down. It's getting cold.
That's what I'm saying, dude. I would've been like, nope.
So the one
Fixing
bolt
this
that
shit
snapped
right
in
now.
there, I couldn't get it out. It's in there.
Uh-oh.
But
What was stuck?
though there was a bolt that was snapped in there. The tensioner's held in there by 2 bolts. One of them snapped. The other one flew out. Daryl retapped the new one, the hole. I said, Daryl, I got an idea, but I don't know if you're gonna like this. He said, all right, lay it on me. I said, you retap that hole. We put the tensioner in there. You put Loctite on that one bolt. We'll worry about the other bolt another day.
You're gonna just put one bolt on the tensioner?
So here's why. The other bolt had like maybe a 1/4 inch sticking out of it. Like there was a nub. And I was like, okay, that'll at least kind of keep it in place and the other one will tighten it down.
Yep.
He said, okay, we have no choice. It's about 30 degrees out. We have no gloves. We're running out of gloves. There's no light. We're in the middle of a fucking field. Sky was beautiful though. Lots of stars. Less light pollution over there. And then the grounds people come.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. 'Cause
y'all doing
now it's 7 o'clock. I'm like, fuck, we're in trouble. You know what we got? And you know what we got instead? No. I'm gonna give them some praise right now. This is
Oh,
what we
okay.
got.
All right. Sorry. My
They
bad.
show up. There's like a couple of us because some of us have our trucks pointing at the Sequoia so we can see.
Yeah.
And the grounds guy comes over and he's like, "Hey, like, what are you guys doing?" And we're like, "Yeah, we were the ones that pulled in Friday night, like, and we just drifted all weekend, and we're trying to get this thing going. The timing belt gets all messed up." And he's like, "Oh, do you guys need anything? Like, do you need anything? How can I help or whatever?" And I'm like, "We're just putting it back together. It didn't skip timing or anything. By the way, didn't skip timing. We basically like I put it back to TDC." Looked at it, spun it a couple more times, looked at it, it was good. No like resistance. So the valves were okay. And he was like, "All right, well, I'll come back and check on you guys in a little bit." We're about to turn it on. He shows up. He's like, "We're about to turn it on." He's like, "Oh, I want to watch."
I'm sorry. This whole time, I'm just imagining some dude, probably on a quad
No.
or a golf cart,
No.
comes around, cigarette in the mouth. What's wrong with her?
Yeah. No, he was driving a lot of the service vehicles at Summit were like right-hand drive Toyota Hiluxes.
Wow.
How fucking cool is that? Brownie
That's kinda
points for
weird.
me, dog. Big Toyota guy.
That's pretty cool.
But yeah, he came back. We fired it up. It started up, and he's like, "Hell yeah, man! All right, now get the fuck out of here!" And we're like, cracking up. We're throwing shit in the truck, like, "Yeah, we gotta go." Now, truck is running smooth as fuck. We put the rad back, fill it back up with coolant, and then we were on our merry way. I had to drive. I drove the full drive home because Daryl's ribs were fucking killing him because of the seatbelt.
Did he? Oh yeah. Did he ever get a checkup?
He did get into a car accident.
No, I don't think he did.
That's bad.
He did some of that self doctoring.
That's bad.
That's really bad.
Some of that self.
Ain't nobody got no money for that.
Yeah, you think
He could
Daryl
have
got
a
health
fracture
insurance?
for all we know.
Yeah, he could have a broken rib.
Rub some dirt
How
on
old
it.
is Daryl?
25.
He got health insurance under his parents
No shot. It ends.
at 26.
Oh, I didn't know that. But I mean, regardless, we got her home. Absolutely banger of a weekend. Fast tracks. That's what I want to try one day. Like third gear or higher. Like it was fast, and it looked like a movie, dude.
That
Like,
shit was a movie.
shit was a movie, bro.
All right, well, let's go back to our top 5 favorite East Coast drift teams.
Oh fuck yeah, damn.
Okay,
What
That's
the
why
fuck?
we got into this.
Shit, because we were talking about Roadstar. Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Riley, it was nice
Could
to see you.
Could you briefly explain, because Twitch Drift just mentioned it, what happened to the Sequoia?
Oh boy.
Oh yeah. Oh wait, you guys don't know about this? Yeah, poor Daryl, man. Here's Carl Luck Part 3. Literally within the same week, Daryl's driving home from work. He gets out of work. It's like raining or something, and Koya just slid out and hit the.
Yeah, see, you guys airing my son out. Yeah, I don't know if he wants anyone to know about that, but too
He
late.
posted
So he
it on
crashed
his
his car.
He posted it on his story.
Yeah,
Like
It's out there.
it's out there.
it's in the wild.
Yeah. Nah, I mean,
Nothing's a secret anymore. It's 2022.
I always just tell him to look on the bright side. He's okay. Like, you know, helped him tear it down. Damages don't look too bad. I said, let's fix it, dude. Fuck it.
It can always be worse.
It could definitely always be worse. I
Yeah.
mean, he could
Nah.
have totaled the fucking.
It's real
drift car.
easy to let something like that, like 2 crashes in 1 week, that would rattle me, right? But like a couple years ago, I'd be in that space where I'd literally probably
Carl
just
would have been
give
a
up.
broken man.
I would have just gave up.
But same time, I'd still be happy I made it home.
Yeah,
You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Yeah.
Rather than being stuck in West Virginia.
you can be stuck
Yeah.
down there in that battlefield.
And number one, yo, your
Civil
health.
War shit.
Gettysburg.
Your health, bro.
Yeah.
If you got your health, like you're blessed. Like literally.
Made it back to the Union.
He
All right.
made it back to New York.
That
No, yeah,
question-
wait. Twitch has said something. There's actually a shirt that
Yeah, I was gonna
Daryl's-
ask you about
yeah,
that.
Oh,
Daryl-
yeah.
one of Daryl's boys set up a shirt. It's literally a shirt with Daryl and his BMW on it. It's pretty sick, actually. It
Where
looks
do you
like-
buy this?
It's in his bio on Instagram. If you haven't checked him out already, his Instagram is @zone
7981, something like that.
zone 97. I
All right,
forget.
well, we should look it up.
Chris is gonna find the. I don't know why you're on Google checking this, but
I'm just putting the at. What's that?
at
You literally have your phone right in front of you.
I'm doing like talking shit.
Yeah, but I
I'm talking.
thought Daryl was one of your best friends.
He is. I just don't know. He's got a lot of numbers.
7901.
7901.
Zone 7901.
Yeah, so if you wanted to get a cool shirt with Daryl's face on it, with one of his earlier automotive
Twitch Drift said
conquests.
79901.
7901.
It's just 7901.
Oh, 97901.
Never mind. You got it right.
Yeah, go check that out.
Zone 97901 is his Instagram if you want to support his rebuild. His friends made a GoFundMe. Is it a GoFundMe? What is
Nah,
it?
his friends
No,
made
they're,
a
just
t-shirt
just selling merch.
Oh, they're just selling merch and giving the profits to...
to Daryl, yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty sick. Oh, it says
Don't
page
question me.
404 not
the link
found.
doesn't work.
The link doesn't work.
The link doesn't work?
Maybe address that, D.
Yeah.
We just plugged you on the podcast.
And the link don't work. Come on, man.
Come on now.
All right, well, hopefully it gets fixed by the time some of
Yeah,
you hear
hopefully,
this.
hopefully they'll check that out.
Shirt looks pretty cool.
It does look pretty cool, not gonna lie. It's a hard picture.
Anyway, Carl, what are your top favorite 5 East Coast drift teams? Top 5 favorite.
Yeah,
East
Front
Coast
Street is one.
Damn, he's having trouble here.
Faction is 2.
Okay. We'll
I don't want to be like
yeah,
fucking
you will go.
conceited and be like I love Faction, but I fuck with Front Street. They're fun. Not that I love you guys. I love you all. I love us all equally. How about that?
Yeah.
Number 3 is I don't really know a lot.
don't know
Wait.
too
Oh,
many,
East
to be
Coast? What's that one in Boston? Bosstown?
Bosstown.
Oh, Boston.
Yep.
Yeah, for sure.
Yep. Hayes is another one.
Yeah.
Purple Boys. So that's 4, and then Roadstar. It's a bunch of Miatas, dude. That's cool. And they're all styled up. That's another cool thing.
I was gonna say. So what's the story with that drift team?
What about
Is
it?
it Excite or is it Roadstar?
It's
or is
Roadstar.
it-
So
Roadstar.
they actually in their group chat or whoever they on one of their stories, one of them was listening to the podcast.
Wait, what about Kuroshi?
Kuroshi's another one. I like all drift teams, dude.
There's
What's
a
not
few,
to love?
man.
Yeah, what's not to love about a drift team, you know?
There is a lot.
But
There's a few now. It used to not be that way.
Yeah.
You know.
yeah. I just wish I knew more, dude. I
do. You're just not thinking about them right now.
Not really. I really don't. Like to an extent, I kind of keep to myself like on social media. Like I'm not posting like car stuff all the time. Like you know what my Instagram feed is filled with? It's literally filled with dumb ass videos, which I love. Like I send you some all the
I know,
time.
but that's the problem with Instagram. It's literally just brain dead material at this point. Like some of them are good, yeah, okay. Some of them are.
some
fine.
of them you're just like, how
but
could
for
you
all the funny ones you find, how many are you just sitting there like, with your fucking tongue out, just going through them, just scrolling?
Yep, just like that.
Probably a lot of them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
quite a few. Point is if you have a drift team and you're listening to this, don't get offended. I literally am under a rock when it comes to.
You're really not. You just, I'm telling you, it's because you're on the spot.
No, it's not.
Well,
dude.
let's think of some other ones.
Team Bald Head.
Bald head. I got a bald head. No, what's the other one? I mean, there's a lot. I just wrote down a bunch of them.
Well, the chat
saving
saying
them for my
there's a few
for my
suggestions
answers.
in chat.
Chris, you go.
You got Bald Head.
You got Bald Head.
Haze.
Wait,
you got-
what Josh say? Watch your mouth, Carl, bro.
I'm actually not sure. There might be a delay.
Sabotage. Monster Performance. Never heard of it. Danger Zone. Never heard of it. Unless that's you, Twitch. You
Pop
have its name?
Style.
Team Baldhead. Baldhead I know because that name is fucking hilarious. And then I was like, all right, who's got the bald head? And they were like, no one. I was like, okay, dude.
So
Wait,
no,
what?
No one has a bald
No
head.
one. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was them.
I think the reference was the Dragon Ball Z character.
I'm white, so I don't.
Yeah, I know. Here we go.
Dude, what does that have to do with anything?
I don't know any of that shit, man. I don't watch any fucking.
Wait, you know what's his name? You know, I know you know who.
Oh, Master Roshi.
the Master Roshi.
I don't know any of that.
I
Is
love
either.
Master Roshi. Krillin is the other bald one. Oh, wait, yeah,
that
somebody
could be-
just said
could
Krillin.
be Krillin. Could be Krillin.
But yeah, no, I mean, I don't know.
Chris,
how
what are your
about
favorite five
how about
teams?
let's just I'd
My
like to
favorite
meet
final
up.
teams.
That's
I'm gonna
what
be
I-
honest with you. I don't know enough.
Oh, you do though.
Teams.
See,
You do though.
On the East Coast,
Yeah, you do.
maybe this is a sign. Maybe I should just start networking more. How do you network? I don't know. It's hard. I live in a fucking.
Dude, you network all the time, Carl. You are the most networking-ish person on this podcast right now.
in no order.
Sure.
There's obviously Front Street.
They're number one. I'm sorry. That's an order.
I do like Bosstown.
They're so cool.
Car Shop Kuroshi.
All right. Pretty new team too.
They are a new team. Well, there's a lot of new teams nowadays.
Yeah, there are.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like it.
Like Final Bout, the East Coast one.
Yeah.
Technically, those are probably all East Coast teams.
Auto Real
Well,
Dream.
that is
Most of them.
That's
Yeah.
Dude,
special stage.
can't
East.
forget the homies there.
Auto Real Dream. Yeah. of
There's
course.
just so many. Like
Yeah,
I-
but you know what I'm saying? Like I could name a team, but I don't know them that well to say that I
You
like
don't
them.
need to know them.
No,
Yeah.
no. I mean like know the team itself, like as a team. You know what I mean? Like
Like
I
the
can name a
organization?
team. Yeah, I can name a team. Like I don't know. Like for example, who's on here? Like Team Baldhead. I don't remember what team that was. I remember.
I
the
don't.
name.
I don't remember any of them. Josh calling me on the podcast. Josh Roloffs.
Put him on the mic, yo.
What are you making a phone? You calling in right now?
Call on the phone right now.
You calling in right now?
what did I say?
We just did a podcast, didn't say Drift Snake, Carl.
Yep.
Oh fuck!
I
You're
wrote your
right.
team down. Don't worry.
That's right.
Come on,
Hi, Josh,
You didn't
I
get
love
to
you.
me yet. All right, you didn't get to me yet.
Yeah, no, that's true.
Josh was the first one to reply to buying my daily and was like, "I know how much you bought it for."
Oh, now I know. I understand the
All right,
comment.
have fun, guys, later.
All right, I'll see you.
Hi, Josh.
He said he really fucking Drift Snake though for sure. Yeah.
No, you already made it up, Carl.
Blood Masters.
No- oh, there was one you forgot.
like-
yeah.
Oh yeah, there's the Bloodmasters. Yeah.
I have them all written down right here. You know, everyone thinks I'm out of the game,
This
but
guy's a fact checker. Oh my
I'm
God.
sorry, I can't answer that question honestly.
all right, here we go. You ready
know what
for
I
it?
mean?
This is it.
Or should I say confidently? There you go. That's what I mean.
This is it, not including faction. Front Street.
Oh my.
Okay.
fucking-
Out of respect, Bloodmasters, number 2.
Okay. They are really good drivers.
They are.
They are
Literally,
really good
Like,
drivers.
All right. I didn't think anything past that. Give me a second here.
well, that's a fail.
No.
you
I
next
got
year.
them all on here, but I didn't think anything past that. You know, Auto Real Dream.
I fuck with that.
Seb's in it. Dave Bob's in it. You know, we can't. You know, they're up there.
Nico.
I want to say Kuroshi. Like, I don't really I know Rich, but I don't really know those guys too well. But dude, that drift team's got.
The thing is,
That team has got all the right things.
the thing is
That's
like
true.
all of these drift teams, they all have something to bring, and that's what I love. So like, why I can't like rank
But we're just doing top 5.
top 5? All right.
Yeah, right at the moment.
I also feel like we all have the final bout, not quote unquote final bout mentality. Like overall, not only just the drifting, but like the style of the team. You know how they drive together.
Yeah.
How they look together. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Dude, my car is gonna look
I can't
fucking
answer that.
gigantic. Actually,
And then BM Speedstars.
wow. Rip.
No, BM Speedstars. We got Bosstown. We got Hayes. Drift Snake. You know,
What are some other?
there's there.
That the thing
There's
is
a bunch,
like
man.
those are all.
What about Florida?
tri-state-
How about Florida?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is like those are
Oh.
all tri-state things.
I don't know any of the Florida drift teams.
No,
The
this
Smoking Cowboys, Anthony Marasa in the chat. That's another one. Bunch of BMWs. Fuck yeah.
So who are we gonna have on?
I don't fucking.
We got
of
all
them.
these East Coast teams.
I had an idea where I wanted to do like drift team meetup. Like that would be a crazy.
We are not having all these people on the podcast.
No, not on the podcast, but like I
Just
don't
like
know.
a big-ass
There's
car meet?
something in me that wants to like do something more than it's just money, even though I could really use some fucking money. But like I don't know, like some sort of charity or something.
You want to do a charity event?
Yeah,
What are you thinking?
a drift team meetup, like charity event style up.
I don't think there's enough. Oh, you like a drift event?
Oh, you want to do a whole event? I was talking about like
There's not enough teams to have a charity event if we're just hanging out in a parking lot. I feel
Wait,
like.
isn't that a drift event style up?
Is it?
Is that team? Why does style up sound so familiar?
I don't know.
faction live stream at BMI 23. Bro, I would love to pop a fucking table down at one of the corners and just rattle off some nonsense at you guys, but I don't know if anybody would like that.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys want to hear our dumb side.
They said pulled pork drift.
I'd love
Is that a team.
Dude, I'd want to fucking
Wait, who said pulled pork drift? Teddy Marco. You know what's funny, Teddy?
He had
I
a
had
pulled
a
pork
pulled
sandwich
pork.
today.
I had a pulled pork sandwich for lunch today.
I had chicken and waffles 5 minutes before
That
this
shit was-
podcast.
All right, let me move on to
Not
another
gonna lie,
question.
that's-
Anyway, there's a lot of good. I mean, if you asked me this question 5 years ago, 6 years ago,
It'd probably be different.
it'd be real fucking different.
Yeah.
It would be Bloodmasters, Front Street, Hayes. No, not even Hayes. Bosstown, Drift Snake. That's it. Like
Yeah. A lot of teams arise from Final Bout.
Final
actually,
Bout
I
is
think.
yeah. That's the reason a lot of these teams came into existence.
I mean, like you go there, man, and like you get that like
you get inspired,
yeah, seriously.
and then you say, "I got to find some friends real quick."
That's fucked.
That unfortunately, that's how a lot of teams are made, which I hate. But some
Well-
of them are genuine.
What, like us? Because you poached me from my own.
Yeah, but you had a BM Speedstars. That's a group of friends that drift.
Yeah,
So-
it's not a drift team though. It's just
people.
I'm gonna call it a drift team,
It's
but
two people. that
no,
drift.
it's three.
Who's the third?
Daryl.
Oh,
Daryl is in there. Three drifters.
I guess.
Derek's in there too.
But we
Derek's in that.
Yeah, he's in
I
the
feel
chat.
like Derek's in every team.
Yeah,
He's on 3 different teams.
all arounder,
he's well rounded.
hometown hitter.
He really is, though.
Nah, but do you want to talk about networking, man? That guy, you plop that guy anywhere, he knows somebody. Ridiculous,
Twitch said you guys should be the announcers for the Gambler.
dude.
Nah.
For the
As,
Gambler?
as much as I
I-
would love to commentate on drifting again, like what qualifies me to be a fucking announcer? Like nothing. You're just listening to me.
You would actually be a really good announcer.
Here he comes, Frankie Bovino, late on the entry. There he goes up, hits the first clip. Oh, and he beefs it right into the wall. Oh,
Yeah,
too
you'd
bad
be
for that
good.
brand new BN body kit.
Yeah, you'd be good at it.
Clean up on aisle 5.
I would go to that event just to hear you do it.
That's the nicest shit you've ever said to me.
All right.
Next.
Next question. Next question is. We got more questions coming in.
Oh.
Yeah, don't forget we got this question thing is on Instagram.
Yeah,
and
I
it's still
see
open.
there's 21 people in here. If y'all got questions, you can either put in the chat
There's 21 people in
I
here
would
right
much
now?
prefer you to go on Instagram and put them in
or
there, but
in Instagram, so it's a little bit
yeah,
more
because if you
organized.
put it in the chat, there's no guarantee we're gonna see it.
SR20 SWAT 300 ZX. That's thoughts on it. That's Derek
It's been
Gallant.
done.
It's been done. The thing is like I look at a 300 ZX and I expect like a roaring sound out of it because it's got
I expect an engine with torque. So
yeah,
that's a no from
it's
me.
got that exotic looking body style and like I just
I don't know too many people who've done it, but if you do want
Jimmy Oaks is one.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you want to check out the homies YouTube, Jimmy Oaks has a SR20 300 ZX.
In black. Real
Black.
nice. Was a real nice car. I don't know if he still has it or not.
Question.
Yeah, I mean it's cool, but it's just like I don't know.
Yeah.
Apparently it drops right in there.
I view that car as one of the like if it's over 3,000 pounds, you should not be putting an SR.
No
in it.
SR. Yeah.
That's my rule.
That's true.
SR.
Yeah, do what you want with that information. So we did Alex's question. We did the East Coast Drift teams. Okay.
We're building an SR20 boat.
Twitch Drift.
Yes, sir.
What brought you into drifting? Why do you stay? Do you ever feel like you're done? Good question for me because
Yeah, no, that's to you.
yeah,
That's to you, buddy.
yeah, that was directed at me.
Yep. Yes, sir.
I'm triggered. Brought me into drifting. We went over that, but basically, well, I liked Japanese cars before I got brought into drifting, and then
Subarus.
anything
And
really. But
Evos.
yeah, mostly all-wheel drive stuff.
Like
I would
rally
say.
stuff.
like GTRs or STIs, or I like all-wheel drive cars. And then I went drifting with some friends of some friends, and my life was ruined. So that's that.
Ooh.
Why do you stay? Because I like ruining my life. No. Why do I stay? Well, I'm kind of pretty deep in this now, so I don't think I have an option.
You have no choice.
Yeah, but I wouldn't. I don't think I would leave if I didn't have a choice, because it's pretty fun.
That's the thing. If you're enjoying it, right? And
Well, if things would be different, so I wouldn't have a shop. You know, in this alternate reality.
yeah,
Would I
I don't
leave?
know what you
No,
would be doing.
I wouldn't leave, and my car would probably be running
Yeah,
because I would have fixed it.
You would. It wouldn't be drifting. It would just be driving.
No, I probably would have fixed it right away
Oh.
instead of leaving it to rot while I work on everything else.
Yeah.
Like, put my priority somewhere else.
So why do you stay?
Like I said, I'm kind of
You're
stuck.
deep. You no turning back now.
Why do I stay? I like the community. I like the. It's almost like a question. For me, it's almost like a question of why do you keep? Why don't you just sell your business? That's what that reads like to me. And the answer is because it's fun. I like doing what I do. I wake up every day and
Close up shop.
have fun. And I don't know. I don't know any other way.
Yeah. What
And
about
then
you?
what was the last thing? Do you ever feel like you're done? I don't feel like I'm done. I only feel like I'm done when Josh DeLees talks to me
Oh,
and roasts me. That's the only time I feel like I'm done.
Yike.
Other than that, I don't feel like I'm done. I feel like I'm just fucking having a slow moment right now. Or breaks? Break? I don't even know if it's
There's
a break.
highs and lows.
Because
Highs and lows.
we're working on this shit every day. We talk about 240s every single day.
Highs and
SR20s
lows.
every single day.
that's true.
It's like I haven't, there's no break. It's just my car isn't running. So,
Well, here's the other thing too. With liking 240s in general so much, it's like 240s and drifting go hand in hand. You know what I mean?
Well, for us. It's funny. I Googled that the other day or something. Or like something came up and it was like top drift cars.
Oh my god.
And the 240 wasn't even on there. I was like, what?
What?
And there was like two separate lists without the car. I was
Whoever
like,
made that list was born after 2000.
something. I was like, well, this is just wrong.
What was on there? BRZ.
BRZ,
350Z.
for sure. 350Z.
250Z.
Yeah. Hyundai Genesis.
Those
a
are the only
Must-
two I remember.
Probably a Mustang.
But it was so weird.
And then a Charger.
Do you ever feel like you're done? Yeah, I don't feel like I'm done. Carl, do you ever feel like you're done? You're going to stop?
No. That's what I was gonna say earlier. Is like coming from somebody who's tried to get away from it.
You tried to go clean?
Yeah.
Try to get clean.
Tons of times.
Cold
Cold.
turkey.
You sit there. I sold something that was literally ready to go. Hasn't ever been thrashed like it should have been thrashed. I'm talking about my S13 hatch.
Okay.
And then like I regret it every day because I thought in my head, I'm like, maybe I should stop doing this one thing that I fucking love till the end of the day. There isn't one moment of the day where I'm like, you know what, drifting's kind of whack. Like it's one thing that I think of all day long where I'm like, damn, that shit is fucking cool every day.
Yeah.
And I tried to stop doing that. Like I sold the car, was going to go buy something expensive.
Well, you did it for other reasons.
Yeah. And yeah. And then guess what? Like I was fucking miserable. I was fucking miserable, dude. Like my
Guys,
life
it's like
felt
heroin,
emptier.
all right?
Like yeah.
I mean,
So
yeah,
so
it
if
definitely
you're
is.
if my thing here is if it's something that you love, why the fuck are you gonna stop doing it? If,
I remember Dustin Jew, my friend. I'm pretty sure he's compared drifting to fucking hard drugs.
yeah.
And he's like, you guys are literally blowing your money on dumb shit.
On literally
Yeah.
dumb stuff.
And you're getting enjoyment out of it. You guys are literally drug
Crackheads.
addicts.
Yeah, drug addicts.
And you're broke. And all this. I was like,
Listen,
damn,
there's
this shit's
like
real.
there's tons of worse things out there to spend money
Yeah, I
on.
mean, at least your body's not like.
The thing is
failing
like
because
it's
of
so rare for somebody to have something that they can say that they're literally obsessed with, or love,
Or like a hobby.
or have a passion for something.
Yeah, a lot of people don't have like.
it's really rare.
a
So
hobby
when
they like.
I think on it, I feel lucky that I have something like this,
I like that energy, Carl.
like the car shit. It's fucking tough.
He's
I know people
telling
who
me all
literally all they do is literally like just go out and get hammered and shit, and there's no meaning.
Oh well, that's way worse. So
Like, you know? And
Yeah.
and I'm not knocking it because yeah, you might get
I
enjoyment
am.
out of that, but like I'd rather be out there doing stuff. If it wasn't for drifting, I wouldn't have some of the things that I have now. Like, I wouldn't have met you guys. Actually,
Yeah.
Chris, I probably might have met you, but maybe we would have drifted off because, get it? Drifted off.
Got
But,
it. I saw it. I saw that.
The people that I met, like, and the places we've gone and shit, like, and there's more to come. Like, fuck.
If Carl never got into drifting, I'd probably be working on some dumb shit that I don't want to work on.
You'd be on a fucking, you'd be in a dealership job
You'd
still.
be at Mercedes making real
you mean?
money. I mean, wait, what?
You'd be at a dealership, dude. Well, if you're saying you would still be drifting, then you would still be here, I guess.
Yeah,
But
maybe.
Chris, what about you? You ever think you're gonna stop drifting?
Probably not.
I don't think you ever will either.
I don't think I ever will.
The thing is we're
I
at
also
that
don't-
age.
I
Like, we
also
like what
don't-
we like.
Drift as often as I'd like to. You know what I mean? So like,
Yeah.
I said this to you the other day. Didn't I say this when we were on Discord?
what did I say?
I said, Chris, this season I don't want you to be scared of breaking anything. Or something.
No,
Don't
it's
be
not.
scared of breaking your car this season.
It's not that. It's just like
Your car is so nice.
I don't like drifting. I don't like over drifting. If that makes sense.
Why
You
not?
need to explain that.
Yeah.
At least not with the car that I have now.
Explain yourself.
Yeah. I would be in that bitch. Like, you don't want to wear it out. You don't want to want to
Yeah,
break
pretty-
it because it's then it'll have to be down.
Yeah, pretty much.
If only you knew someone who could fix it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
It's hard finding a good mechanic nowadays.
All right, moving on.
But no, yeah. Yo, Chris, this 2023, man, it's about to be a movie.
It is.
We're about to
That
be
is-
outside.
I mean, I do plan on hitting events this coming season, but I don't plan on hitting every single event. That's what I'm trying to get at.
That's wild. I plan on that car having a cage by the end of the season.
I know. I
All
want
right,
to freaking
moving
have
on.
a cage too
Excuse
and
me?
stuff.
Nothing. Car Shop Autocraft. How did you come about owning this shop? And did you run into any issues in the beginning? Did we talk about this in the episode you should check out is a faction episode that we did. There is some of that in there.
But yeah, where did you find this shop? Because this is a really nice facility.
Oh yeah. First of all, let's back up. I don't own the shop.
Yeah,
if you're talking about the actual shop, we rent the shop.
I think that's what he's talking about.
I thought you meant the business.
No, but
But yeah, if you're talking about owning the shop, we don't own the shop. So that's the first thing.
Whoa!
And
first,
we took about 5 years to find this. So
damn. First appearance in the chat.
Revgasm in the chat. What's up, man?
Hey, daddy.
Ask us a question. Let's get this going.
you're not
Q&A.
even gonna acknowledge your squad TV. What up, my boy?
Okay. Damn. Yo, chill out. Yeah. How did you come about owning the shop? Yeah, we don't own it. We rent it. So there's that. And it took me me and Justin, it probably took us 4 years to find this.
This is
Literally every single week
And-
on
and-
Craigslist.
Yeah, Scott
Looking for a
put it
spot.
the best, right? Like, this is super. Now that I think about it, he brought it into like perspective. That yeah, this is super like JDME in here.
Oh, that's Scott.
There's some
Yeah, yeah.
always some cool shit in here. Every day, it's very organized and it's very clean.
Yeah, me and Chris painted the floors.
Is it?
Did we paint it or did someone paint it?
Is there cool stuff in here? I'm fucking tired of I'm
Yeah,
sick and
some of
tired
this shit
looking
we
at
get
all
sick
it.
of looking at. But
Well, I don't see a blue IS 300 in here.
no, we're talking about like the cars that have been here for a while. But
Yep. Blue IS 300.
remember when I was sick of AJ's car?
Oh yeah.
Like your car is fucking whack because I'm sick of looking at it.
Dude, get one of those cars out.
I did feel some type of way when it left. I was like,
Thank God,
Get one of those cars
It'll
out
be
so I
back.
could bring mine in for
the
here.
baby.
dude. There's a long line of cars, and Ethan's fucking knocking right on the front door.
All right, looks
Yeah.
like I'm learning how to weld.
Yeah. All right, so that's pretty much takes care of that. Jimmy from Texas. When y'all coming to Texas?
I'm trying
I've
to get
never
some-
been to
We
Texas.
are definitely going to Texas.
I'm trying to get
Why
some
don't we?
Texas.
Me and Frankie are trying to plan this trip for
Well,
an
we're just
event
doing-
coming up in February.
Yeah.
Is Chris coming? Chris, are you coming?
I told him about it.
I'm trying to get some Texas barbecue, baby.
We're not going to Texas for that trip, though.
We can.
No, we can't.
Why not? It's an extra day and a half.
No, it's first of all, we're not driving.
Land in Texas, drive over.
You don't understand how big Texas is.
I saved up my PTO.
No, you don't
Texas.
understand how big it is.
It's 3 times the size of Germany.
Is it 3 times?
I think it's 3 times.
Dude,
Well, Germany is pretty big.
put me on a wild hog and I'll be right across that.
Oh, that's different. If we're taking motorcycles, I'll leave tomorrow.
We're gonna
Sorry,
do that
Chris.
at least once. We got to get our licenses.
Oh yeah, we got to do that too.
I
No,
need-
you don't need a license to ride your motorcycle across the country. Well, technically you do, but if you don't get caught, you're good. But you can't rent a motorcycle.
I would have to rent one.
Yeah.
I don't have a motorcycle.
Oh, okay.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Okay. We are coming to Texas. Jimmy, I wanted to come to Texas this year, but yeah, I obviously fucked that up by not finishing my car. So so now the goal is next year. I don't know when, but I have a feeling it's going to be later in the year than earlier, like after summer late. Hopefully you guys have some events at Knuckle Up. That's the events I want to hit out there.
I've never seen that track or been to that track either.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna annoy you about doing a podcast, so get ready for that. And yeah, we wanted. Well, I don't even know if Carl knows this, so I'll tell him now. What I want to do next year is I kind of want to do a southern road trip through Texas
Get the.
to California, and I want to do a couple events, at least like 3 if we can do it. And I would also like to do this around Formula Drift Irwindale,
Ooh.
so we could do the booth there as well. Yeah,
That'd be
Carl.
fun.
So start saving your pennies up.
When the fuck is this? Next year,
Yeah,
brother,
don't worry. You're gonna be there with a trailer too,
That
so.
is-
brother.
Brother.
That's at least a 2-week.
I have
ordeal.
work.
Yeah, you're gonna save your time off.
Shit.
It's no, we can do it. I timed it. We could do it in yeah, a little over a week. You're right.
Does this trip include everybody?
Whoever wants to go.
Well, you fix that diesel up. Get yourself a 2-car trailer. I'll.
That's the next dream trip we've been planning. So yeah, Texas is a stop, and then California, and whatever is on the way back. If there's an event on the way back, we'll hit them. But we got to see when the schedules start coming
I'm
out.
gonna put in that request to fucking work from home for 2 weeks.
Okay, do it.
Work on the road.
All right, moving on. Josh Roloffs, what cars do you think will be the next worthy of collecting?
Of collecting.
Yeah, well, definitely 240s.
Specify like a. Well, everybody knows that.
Well,
Specify
240 right
like
now.
an era. Like, what do you mean? Like any JDM car worth?
What cars do
collecting?
you think will be? No, it doesn't matter. Just what cars do you think will be the next ones that are collector cars?
Hondas are high.
Yeah, Hondas. Yeah,
Well, Hondas
certain
will
Hondas.
always be like that.
Type X 180SX.
Like a collector car, like what on a level of like an R32 GTR or something like that.
Is
like
that
in
even a collector's car?
mint spec? In mint, anything in mint spec is a collector car.
Yeah, I think it has to be like a top tier version of
Top
that.
tier version of a car, I would say.
I'm just saying, like that's what I think would be a collector's version of a GTR R32.
Yeah, I don't.
I view those things as like 240s at this point.
Well, because you see them like.
I can't not
They're
think
just
of a
not
GTR.
great cars. They're great driving cars, but I feel like they're just, I don't know. It's a fucking Nissan, dude.
Yeah.
And like R33, a little bit better. And then R34, I'm like, okay, this is a pretty nice car.
Fun fact:
Yeah.
R33 is the longest chassis. Well, GTR.
It does seem the longest.
It
too.
does look
It's probably
pretty
only
long.
by an inch, but it really does
It's
seem
like an inch or two. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I mean.
Is an S15 shorter than an S14? Does anyone know in the chat? I don't know the answer to that.
Like wheelbase.
Yo, John.
Yeah, I have a
overall-
feeling it is.
Overall.
With the FQ400, but he does
That's
have
already a
a point
collector
though.
car.
Evo 8 is already. Evo 8s and 9s or whatever are
Evo
so
8s,
expensive.
9s, ARCs,
Bro.
FD ARC 7s.
Sorry, guys. Johnny fucking, I remember painting the floors with Frankie when we first got the shop. He painted himself into a corner and Hoytsma got tight. That's funny because I wasn't there when the floors were painted the original time. So I don't know what was going on that night. I think Miyagi was there.
Did you know they make cleats specifically for
Yeah.
painting floors?
Yeah.
They're like little pins.
That's funny. I did not know Johnny was in the corner.
Yeah, but why wouldn't you just paint yourself out? Of
He
the
painted
building?
himself into the corner.
No one.
Anyway, we
paints
painted the
Johnny.
floor again. Me and Chris emptied this shop and we painted the floor again. So
This whole entire shop was emptied. Everything
Into a
was taken
U-Haul.
off the walls. The lift stayed.
I'm glad I met you guys after that.
Yeah.
We had somebody sand the floor. Dude, Frankie had me come in
Uh-huh.
when the guys were here sanding
Crazy.
the floors. We literally sat in the truck. And then the AC wasn't blowing cold enough.
Oh, the AC was.
So we were like, I guess we're just gonna sit outside. We're probably better off. There's a breeze. I literally took a nap in the shade outside.
It was a really hot day. It was a really hot day.
Oh, and the fumes.
No, and then we go in and we decided we got to paint another coat.
Oh, so yeah, we put down the first coat of what's the paint called?
I don't know.
Epoxy. Primer?
Epoxy. So we put down epoxy the first coat, and then it matched the wall, and we were like, I think we gotta go lighter,
We got to go lighter. So I go get the lighter shade
and then we do it again.
the next day.
So double coated. Nice.
Middle of the
Yeah,
summer,
it's a second coat, so it's whatever. But
Yeah.
during a heat wave, the smell smells so bad.
we were so high when we got up to the door because we did it from the back out.
Nice.
Dude, it was bad. But we had the worst headaches.
we didn't have proper ventilation.
Nothing.
It was really bad. Came out nice. Except for a couple of spots.
Chris was technically not an employee then, allegedly. All right, moving on. What is your perfect Sunday?
Not getting T-boned by a Mini Cooper, I'll tell you that much.
Day or ice cream, your choice. I like that. What is your perfect Sunday? Day or ice cream? I mean, a sundae is just one type of ice cream, right?
No.
There's multiple different
You can
Sundays.
get a chocolate sundae.
It's like a chocolate fudge.
To be honest with you, I never had a sundae. They have
Oh,
bananas in them.
fuck. I thought we were talking about the day. Like your
It
perfect
can be. It's up to
sundae.
you.
Oh.
I'm going to go with the day because I'm not a Sunday guy.
I can't eat. I'm lactose.
Oh, yeah. All right. Chris.
Not
I'll eat
big
a
on
s-
sweets.
I'll
Okay.
eat a sundae though. Strawberry.
So we're all going with the day.
Strawberry sundae.
This is Ricardo, by the way. What is your perfect Sunday? Ricardo, RPS 13.
You have off of work. That's one.
Yeah.
No bullshit on your phone.
My Sundays is the day where I wind down because there's usually some type of function going on Saturday, whether it's an event or some type of outing with either friends or family. And then Sunday's like, all right, let me mentally prepare myself for the next 5 days.
Nah.
Here we go.
I enjoy. I take that day, and I'll do everything I enjoy that day. Like the perfect Sunday. We've had days where I've called it the perfect. Like, yo, this day is fucking perfect.
Yeah, but Carl, you're also, you have to understand, the type of person, there's days where I just want to do nothing.
Yeah, but I'm talking like Ricardo's talking about the perfect.
The perfect Sunday,
day.
perfect Sunday, I'm out in the backyard,
Ooh, perfect Sunday.
75 degrees. The grill is on.
Oh yeah.
Some R. Kelly.
See, there we
A little
go.
bit of backyard party by R. Kelly.
Backyard party. Whoa.
Yeah, that's pretty much a perfect Sunday.
I
Yeah.
hope Miyagi's in the chat right now. My perfect Sunday.
Be real descriptive. Lots
Okay.
Of lots of adjectives.
Wake up at 6 a.m.
Hop on the bike.
Nope. Do my exercises.
Okay.
Get your
All right.
stretches going.
Get the stretches going.
Get
do
the
my
early
exercise,
bird special at Golden
do
Corral.
Do a run.
Monk.
Go hike. Go do a hike. At least like a 1 to 2 hour hike.
Nice. Get the blood flowing
You know what? Ride my motorcycle
to the hike.
to the hike.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
There you go. Weather is looking like
72.
70. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, 70 to 80.
Okay.
70 to 80. 75.
That's why I said 75.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good.
And it's fall.
Interesting.
Ooh.
All right.
Little foliage going on.
But a
Yep.
hot day in fall.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Boom.
So I do my hike. Call Miyagi.
Oh god.
So where you at? You riding or hiding?
Okay.
And we all meet up. Call Dave. We all meet up on the bikes. Go ride to what is it?
Harriman, Perkins.
No. Well, it depends on how crazy you want to get right now. If we get crazy, we're going on a 3-hour motorcycle ride.
Going to fucking Catskills.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that could get crazy.
Okay.
If not, we're going to the filling station.
Hell yeah,
IW.
brother.
Okay. Yeah.
Yep. Get some lunch.
Yep.
All
Spent $30.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Fucking like $9 milkshake.
Fuck.
Yeah. Do that. What
So good,
else?
though.
I don't know. I mean that, and then hopefully get home at like somewhat of a decent time, so I could just chill, like Chris said.
Yeah, and get that decompress going.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's important though. A lot of
Yeah.
people don't allow time for that, and that's a real thing.
And then I'm ordering out for dinner.
Oh yeah, juicy platters.
No.
Okay.
Getting
Oh, Miyagi said and ride to CNR for dinner.
I don't know. Drink that Mulk for sure, Mulk. Ride to CNR for dinner. I don't know, Miyagi. I don't think that's a perfect day for me.
I don't know if that's how I want to start my Monday morning.
Yeah.
What,
Maybe
a
a Saturday
shitter?
night.
Yeah. I mean, I'm down with chicken and rice, but that's not the perfect day.
Yeah.
That's a good day.
it's a fun day.
Not a perfect day.
That's not a perfect day. But yeah, it definitely involves the motorcycles and Regal. All right, gotta get Regal on his FXR.
Mm-hmm.
That's hard to do
If he's
but
not in Texas.
Yeah.
Damn.
So just relax. I don't know. That's Sunday. And for people who are out of state listening to this or out of county, Bergen County everything closed on Sunday.
So
I don't know why,
the whole county
but-
stops.
Yeah.
Blue Law.
Blue laws apparently. Apparently we're very religious in this area, so that was sarcasm. That was
Well,
sarcasm because we're not. But
Well, the Blue Law came. I think it's a Jewish thing.
is it?
Yeah, I think so.
Whatever. It seems religious. So everything's closed except for like restaurants
Look, man, everything's open by me over there in
Yeah.
farmland.
and normal land.
Yeah.
For some, I don't know why that is around here. But to be honest, I don't mind it. Well, here's the thing. I mind it and I don't mind it. I don't mind it because it gives me an excuse to not go out and have to do shit.
Yeah.
So that's why I like it. Because I can't do that thing I had to do because it's Sunday. So
Yeah.
now I have an excuse to fucking fuck off. You know what I mean?
that shit stays with you. Because I'm over there and where shit
Yeah,
is
you're,
open
it's
on
Sunday, I
Sunday,
can't
and
do
I'm like,
anything.
it's Sunday, I can't do shit. Oh
Yeah.
wait, it's open. Fuck.
And then you go somewhere else and it's Sunday and it's like a whole different planet.
Yeah.
You ever experience that? Like in another state or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you stay somewhere for the
everyone's
weekend?
still doing stuff.
Yeah, everything's open. The malls are open. You're like, what's going on right now? Where am I? What day is it? Yeah, like my brain is just so fucked up. But yeah, so I like that, but I also hate it because if you really need to get something done
You can.
and your days off are
So you don't
Saturday
like
and
it-
Sunday, and Saturday is busy, you're fucked.
You
have
don't
one
like
day.
it if it inconveniences you.
Yeah, but
Then-
if I had to choose, I think I kind of would leave it the way it is, which
Yeah.
is weird. But
I guess.
I think we're just used to it.
I like having the option if I need to go do something, but I also just like having my Sunday.
That's the Lord's Day, brother.
75 degrees is correct. That is the perfect temperature.
Yeah, it is.
Because
Well,
that's-
I'm just thinking of the motorcycle because you want it to be 80 degrees. when you're on
Yeah, but the thing
motorcycle.
is like in a car, 75 degrees, windows open, with the heat set to hot but not on.
Yep, some Michael Jackson blasting.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
For a while, me and Carl Sundays consisted
Every
of
time.
waking up early.
Wake and bake.
Meet at my house.
Me at Carl's house.
Meet at my house because
We
it's
go-
on the way to Harriman.
We go gas up.
Gas
We
up
go
at the Valero.
We go for a drive for 2-3 hours. Come back to the house.
Grill.
Stop at the shop right.
Yep.
Buy some cheap cut steaks.
Wait,
and
you
start-
said Sunday?
Yeah, Sunday.
This
This
is
is
our-
this is
this-
me and
this was
Chris's
our-
Grocery
Sunday.
stores are open. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
This is our typical Sunday. We go for a drive, come back, barbecue, and hang out.
Yeah. Well, that was actually one thing I wanted to change on my Sunday. I think ending it with a barbecue is definitely
Oof.
Yeah.
like
But you gotta clean up at the end of the day.
fine.
There are days that I can definitely say I've had the perfect day in my opinion where like multiple times where like I was so happy about it at living it at that
you
time.
want me to change this up even more?
What?
All of our cars are running.
That's what I was about to say.
That's what I'm saying. That's
Number
typical
one-
Sunday.
And here's the other positive to having a Sunday. There's no one on the roads.
Yes.
Well,
But
depending
no,
on the time.
here's
The malls are closed.
here's what would make it even better is like the roads that you're going to and the places that you're going to enjoy, there isn't a soul there.
Yeah, which happens a lot on Sunday. Oh, another benefit of Sunday. I'm going to get everyone arrested. Football is going on Sunday around here, and we live by MetLife Stadium, so all the cops are busy. No one's on the roads.
Yep.
Like that was always the day you go, okay, I'm going to that spot tonight because no one's going to be there and no one's going to bother me and no one's working because it's usually in an industrial area.
Jesus.
It's literally perfect. So yeah, I would leave that law in place for us. Definitely not for God. All right, moving on.
Damn.
What's your best bang for the buck mod on an SR20? Silk
Ooh.
City Skyline R32.
Best bang for your buck upgrade on your.
That's Eddie.
Yep.
Wait, on what? On your 240?
SR20.
SR20.
Yeah.
Best bang for your buck up.
This is a hard one. But I already know the answer, but it's, I don't know.
Let me think. I would say
I feel like that's very opinionated.
Yeah, it is.
like the first thing I'm going to do.
No.
Oh, okay.
That's not what it says technically.
That was the first thing that came to my mind, but I didn't want to know. I didn't know if
Are we
that-
saying the same thing?
what Josh just said.
No, I didn't
Revgasm?
see it.
I'm saying an exhaust.
That was the first thing that came to my mind, and then that's when I said I feel like this is very opinionated.
I'm not reading what he said.
I got it. I'm
Equal
saying,
length manifold.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna say an
That's
exhaust.
probably my favorite.
Okay.
An exhaust, because I had my SR and it had a stock exhaust for a little bit, and it was so fucking slow.
By the way, Josh, that day we met, you never told me where your manifold was, so I'm still waiting for the answer.
Wait, where it is?
No, what manifold you had?
Oh yeah. I don't know what manifold he had.
But I switched to an aftermarket exhaust, and literally it was like significantly faster. So if that little change, one mod bang for your buck, boom, you're flying.
Mine's an S15
Turbo?
T28 turbo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would definitely agree.
We have them on the
That's-
website, factionmotorsports.com.
That's literally what Johnny just said in the chat. T28.
Yeah, because he knows what's up.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the best bang for your buck, I would say. But
But
the
if you
problem
don't
is you
have-
kind of need to get a tune.
But
So
if you don't
that
have
sucks.
if you don't have T28 money, I feel like an equal length manifold is a nice bang for you.
T28 is $700 something. On our
Exhaust,
website.
dude. Because then you have
But
an
yeah.
equal length
A
manifold.
nice exhaust, a nice manifold is $400 or $500.
Yeah, but
That's
an
true.
equal
Minimum.
equal length manifold, you modify the manifold without having like an aftermarket exhaust, then you got a bottleneck at your exhaust.
Yeah, I mean, some people run that manifold.
The stock one, forever.
I mean, I did until now.
I know it sounds
Yeah.
like crap.
It does sound bad, but yeah, I'm one of those people that thinks every SR sounds like shit. so-
No, you get the equal length
But
manifold.
Josh's car. Remember that time on the
Some
highway?
of them sound like, I'm not gonna say great. I'm gonna say they sound okay. Like I'm
Nah,
okay with listening to that.
That's the drift
know?
car sound in my
Yeah.
opinion.
But like, yeah, stock manifold, it does sound bad.
It sounds nasally.
Whatever Josh did, he achieved the sound that I am
Yeah,
chasing.
that's what I was gonna say. You guys are similar with that.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
you
your
guys
car-
you guys do a lot of sound modifications. You're trying to get that sound.
Your car sounds. It has the
Not with the current exhaust setup because
literally the you know the setup. Tell listeners the setup.
equal length manifold,
Yep.
no cat,
No cat.
no resonator,
No resonator.
muffler.
All 3-inch. And then you'll have an SR blap 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 blap. Like it
That's the
sounds like
trick?
an SR.
That's
Wait, you said muffler?
just a muffler.
No resonator.
Yeah, but what if you have no muffler?
Oh hell no.
No muffler, no
I
resonator.
said, oh hell,
Hell
no.
Dude, that shit
And
is
to
loud.
all the front street guys listening,
Well, we're talking street cars.
Oh, okay.
Muffler.
right?
Muffler, no resonator.
Yeah, I would guess.
I mean, I would say no muffler on an SR20. It kind of sounds sick, but I'm not doing that shit on the street.
No. Muffler, no resonator. though.
Although the front street cars do sound pretty good
On
when
the
they're-
track,
when they're
yeah.
drifting. Yeah, yeah.
Exactly.
But not for me on the street.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, because then you're at the light. Like
We've heard them leave here before, and we're just like, how the fuck are they just gonna drive that home? It's so loud.
I can hear Tom at Chase Bank.
Yeah, we can hear from like a mile away.
that's awesome.
Dude, I'm like, this guy, I don't know how he's gonna make it home. We're passing
On
by
top
all
of
these
that,
Jersey cops.
he has a
have nothing to do.
velocity stack welded onto his 3-inch pipe. That's a 4-inch tip.
Yeah, those cars are so loud.
That's funny as hell.
I like these questions we're getting tonight. Wait. Oh, here's another one. Car Shop Autocraft. Again, what is the best advice you can give to someone trying to open their own garage? I feel like we had this question before.
Best advice.
I don't think we have because I would have remembered what you would have said.
It's a hard question.
What advice you got? Get that business credit,
Don't do
baby.
it. No, I mean, I'm having a blast, so I can't say don't do it.
Don't be afraid to take risks, I guess. Wouldn't you say that?
I didn't really take too many risks.
Well, maybe you should.
Well, Frankie's
If I
also-
did, I would be probably bigger right now. Yeah,
Oh,
but
you never know.
I didn't
Shoulda,
take any
coulda, woulda.
financial risks. I really
Dude,
didn't.
a business credit is a risk in its own.
I don't have a lot of like business. I never took a loan out. I never did any of that.
What?
No, never. This was like the slowest process. We
You
just passed 10 years.
You didn't take out no loan to start your shop?
No,
You're crazy.
am I? Because we're doing
No,
pretty good.
that's awesome. Good for you because the money you're making is
I
yours.
tried. I attempted to take a loan out once, I think, and it didn't go well. I mean, I got a line of credit, but I never used it. It wasn't enough. So I was like, well, my plans for what I wanted to do, this money is not going to help. So I didn't use it. So now it's just a backup, like emergency use only type thing.
Nice.
how a credit card should be.
Oh no, my credit cards, those are fucked.
Yeah.
Anyway.
You should be putting that on the business credit, but whatever.
Oh, they are. Yeah, I don't know. What's best advice? Okay, best advice. That means like not all of the advice, just one bit of it. I would say
Determination.
Do your best at everything
say
to the best of your ability.
Yeah, you better be obsessed with whatever you want to do. That's all I'm gonna say. Because I'm definitely obsessive. I think.
Determination.
Just because
Yeah.
you have, I think that like an important thing is like you can't have your off day.
That's another thing. Yeah, if you enjoy your
Has to be
time
consistent.
off, yeah, if you enjoy like, oh, I can't wait to just get home and not do anything, then just stop now. Because
Oh yeah, especially if
Yeah.
you're the type of person like, oh, it's 6 o'clock. Time for me.
Time to
stop
go
work-
home.
Time to stop working.
Yeah.
No, that doesn't work out.
but that's not really advice. I guess that's advice. That's advice for you to give up. That's not
Nah,
really good advice.
It's advice that you need to be. You got to work hard.
well, with anybody starting their own business, it's true that meme. I went from a 9 to 5 job to working 24/7. It pretty much is like that.
Yeah, I never really like made that switch where I did that. I kind of just like rolled into it.
And then it just worked.
Yeah, like I went from like having shitty valet jobs and like helping my dad with shit and like Nissan. But at the same time I was at Nissan, I was also doing this. I don't know. I think you just I do think actually that some people are born with an obsessive mentality where it's not it doesn't have to be business related, but
That's you.
yeah, like and you have this thing, you wake up, you think about that thing, and you keep working towards it, and you really don't think about much else.
Mm-hmm.
And when you go, like when I would go home, or when I would be, even when I was at work, I'd be like I would be doing shit for the website. I'd be making plans for the weekend. How are we going to do this? And then when I went home, I'd be doing the same shit. I'd be working on the website.
Yeah.
I had no social life. Well, I think I had a pretty good social life considering, but it wasn't like, I mean, I don't drink either, so I was never going out. So like I was always just. You could ask my friends that I've been friends with for a while. I have memories and we have photos where it's like I'm at my computer and they're all just sitting there in my room, and I'm just like working on the website, or we'll be watching a movie or something and I have my laptop and I'm just doing like it's just constant. And if I'm not doing that, I'm making shirt designs, or I'm doing something else, or I'm thinking, well, how can we do this? And now we have YouTube, so now YouTube is my obsession every single time. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like it's just one obsession to the next obsession, and it never ends. And then, and that's how it was for at least 8 years straight, at least. And
Yeah.
it doesn't bother me.
You just got to let yourself get
Yeah.
engulfed in it. Like really put yourself. What I'm saying is essentially you put yourself.
Yeah. But if you're not that type of person,
Then you can't
I
do
don't
it.
even think you should do it.
You can't do it then.
Because I feel like it's gonna be miserable then. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, long story short, you gotta want it.
You got to
Yeah,
want.
like if you don't want to do that every day, then just get a normal job. Because I see my friends with normal jobs, and I'm not jealous because I'm a psychopath that enjoys what I do. But if I was someone who enjoyed my free time, I'd be way jealous.
Man, I heard Starbucks is offering $25 an hour
Yeah.
and benefits.
Yeah,
That's wild.
20. Like you could literally work at Starbucks right now, and they probably give you a bunch of time off. I don't fucking know.
I mean,
Walmart.
my job.
Walmart.
But I'm saying Walmart is a decent job now. So what is a real job? Like Carl's job. How much time off do you get a year?
Technically, like 21 days,
21 days. That's almost a month of time off.
and then you got holidays too.
Like that sounds awesome. Because how much time did I take off last year?
It is, but like day after
week?
day
2
after
weeks?
day,
Maybe.
I sit there and like I do think in my head I'm like I could be like there's no like the fulfillment that I get from like the little things that I do. I feel like it doesn't hit the same like as if you were 1 year. You're looking at the growth of your business year after year after year.
See, that's my mentality. Yeah.
Would feed myself more. I know for a fact that would feed myself.
Well, you
more
kind of
than-
have a little bit of that personality that I'm talking about.
what, like the obsessive thing
Yeah.
day after. Yeah, but
Because
then
you're always kind of on the move.
I always got to be doing something.
You're not really relaxing that often.
No, I do though. I've been trying to tell myself more, like okay, but then sometimes you overdo it, and then I feel like a bum because I didn't get anything done.
Yeah. Let's talk about that.
What, being a bum?
That is the worst feeling for me. more than anything else.
I mean,
I would agree.
I do it. I go home.
But
some
like, what's
days
your
and I
idea
just-
of being a bum? If I play a video game for more than 2 hours, I feel like a piece of shit.
Yeah,
How about that?
I can't play video games for that long.
Like, I literally start judging myself. So I'm like, wow, what am I, just a fucking loser now? Like, and for no reason.
But I can
Like-
also lay down there and not do anything. But I'm laying down because I'm like, damn, I'm kind
Yeah.
of just tired.
Like, if I spend one full day in my apartment where I didn't do anything, I'm not going to use the word. I'm not going to use the word depression seriously here. But as a figure of speech, I'm depressed by the end of the day. Like,
Yeah.
I have no motivation
Because you
and I'm
haven't done
upset.
anything.
Yeah, like it's bad, dude. Like I need to just keep going, or else I'm. That's why, like, I'll be here on the weekend, and people are like, "Oh, you should go home." It's like, no, dude, I don't want to go home. That place is dark. Like, I don't want to go there. Like, I don't. I just want to keep going and moving because that's what keeps me.
I mean, for me, like it's like this energy isn't here all the time. Like, and I need that time to myself. That's,
Eventually I crack.
that's something that I didn't know about myself until much later in life. Is that like yeah, you can be all this happy-go-lucky shit, but like you really need that time to yourself to like either reflect on who the fuck you are as a person or just have that time to yourself. It's important to
Yeah.
solidify kind of who you are.
Yeah,
Like without that, like you're just
I mean,
gonna burn yourself out.
yeah, and I feel it coming when I am doing too much or not doing too much, just not taking a break ever.
Yeah.
And you've been there for like the last 3 moments. I feel like because Chris is just here, so he sees it. Like the time I went to Arizona, I was like, but it happened way before that. It happened like in December or November, and I was like, I need to fucking leave here for like a weekend and just
Yeah.
do something. And I just
Yeah.
pushed it off until what, May or some shit.
Yeah.
And then we finally were able to leave, and we went on a big trip. And I've been good since then. Like I haven't even really thought about like leaving.
Every once in a while, you need to reset.
Yeah,
That's-
those are my little resets.
Yeah.
Where I just come up with some plan. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go do this for 3 days, like ride my motorcycle somewhere or do that, and then I'll do that, not think about anything, and then I'm good for like another year or longer.
It's the thing for me too is that I don't want to stop making memories. That's one of the
Oh, you have FOMO.
no,
No, it's not FOMO.
it's
That's
not
not-
memories for anyone else. It's my memories. Like if I just stop, then like
Yeah, but
What-
you feel like you're gonna miss out on shit if you just stop doing stuff.
yeah, for
that's
my
what I mean.
yeah, like if I stop
Like-
doing things for myself, then like I'm
like-
gonna miss out.
Well, I mean,
Days will fly by.
that's my whole life.
yeah.
That's why I tell everyone, I'm like my friends will be like, oh, I don't want to do that. Like, I know Miyagi did it once. We were talking about going somewhere, and he's like, man, I'll do that later. I just need to get my money right now. And I was like, Miyagi, you're not going to be able to walk later. You
Yeah.
can't just put everything off until
That's
20 years from now.
That's what I'm saying. There's things in this life that like I want to do, and like sometimes, well, in the past, like I've always thought like, yeah, I'll do it like when I'm older and situated, and then guess what? I'm fucking older now, and I still haven't done that shit.
Yeah, you were talking about that the other day.
I
when we were-
I was
yeah.
on the phone with Frankie the other day. I get home from the gym. I call Frankie, literally hour-long fucking phone call.
This guy doesn't call me anymore. He calls you.
I call Frankie, and
I'm his
I was
therapist.
like, I think I was texting him prior, and I was like, I don't know, I just want to do some shit that like I literally gave my excuse not to do it for no reason. Like I didn't have a reason to not do it.
yeah, man, I'm one of those. I'm definitely one of those like live your life to the fullest type people, like, and do it immediately. But that's also, I mean,
I don't want to
Yeah.
die, and then I there are things that like I could have done, and
Yeah.
then think like
So you live a life of fearing of regret.
I don't think so because I don't even let that thought come into my head. If I want to do
Regret?
something, I'm doing it immediately.
yeah, that is you.
So like I don't. But yes, in theory, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
But I don't even let it
Yeah,
become a possibility.
yeah. Recently, that kind of decision making will come into my head. I'm like, what do I have to lose? Like, what? I'm either gonna regret
Money,
not doing
money's
this.
the only thing.
I'm gonna regret not doing this, or I'm just gonna not do it.
Yeah, you either don't have enough money to do what you want to do, or you don't have enough time to take off to do what you want to do.
Yeah.
Or the worst, those two are realistic options. The worst option is you're putting it off.
That's the third one. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
It's
if
like,
you're putting it off,
yeah,
that's on you.
yeah.
You know, now that I'm thinking about it, I've been in this field for 10 years now, actually. And you both know me pretty well. How often do I take off for
Never.
Literally
for
never.
pleasure?
Never.
Never. Because you're
That's
afraid.
what-
You're afraid to. Literally,
It's not that I'm afraid to.
Frankie's gonna beat you.
It's because
Never. I told
Frankie
him to. I was
la-
like, Chris, why don't you take a vacation?
Frankie fucking laughs.
no,
Jesus.
because there are days or times where I'll go on vacation and I'm on vacation, and by like the second day of like just doing quote unquote fun stuff or just hanging out, I feel useless.
Oh, so yeah, you get that too then.
That's why I always like working. And that's also why I appreciate the weekends off, because that is my reset. I don't need a week long.
Yeah,
I just need a
no.
couple days.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I don't know,
Yeah.
man. There's a difference of me being a bum, where being a bum is like I'm doing literally nothing productive for myself or like at all in general.
Yeah.
But there's like when I'm on vacation and shit. Like let's say we're riding motorcycles. I'm fucking feeling accomplished as hell
Yeah, I know. What
because I'm like, this is what I wanted to do today. And
But that's
I'm-
the reset.
and I'm doing it.
oh, well, that's not your reset. That's your goal, I guess.
That's like if that's what I'm there to do, I'm gonna go
Well,
there
it's
and
both,
do that.
man. Yeah, it's you're checking off something off your bucket list, and you're taking time off.
yeah.
Which dude, I'm a big advocate of that. Chris should definitely take more time off, but
Dude, you know how mad I was when I caught COVID?
yeah, I remember Chris was out of work for a week.
I was texting them every day. I'm like, I don't got symptoms, but like I'm still positive. You
And
know.
Malcolm was like, he ain't coming in here. I got to work.
I was mad.
Then
dude.
Malcolm learned how to do SR20 swabs.
and then Malcolm got COVID.
yes, sirky.
That was 2 weeks later.
Literally.
Yeah.
That was soon after. It wasn't related, but
Give,
I
us,
don't-
give
I
us
don't-
another question, Frankie.
yeah, I'm sorry, guys. That was a little ridiculous of a rant.
Moral of the story: have that reset.
And live. Like don't be scared to live.
If you
right
don't
now.
think you have that dedication, then get ready for a pretty stressful life. If you do have that crazy drive that I just talked about and obsession, then just go for it. You're probably gonna have fun.
yeah. And,
And-
don't forget to have fun. That's another thing.
Yeah. If you're not having fun, then something's wrong.
Yeah.
I don't know. Or you made a bad call somewhere along the line, either a loan that you couldn't afford,
Yeah.
or you didn't put in enough work to pay the loan back.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that could be a bad mistake that would change your opinion on owning a business.
Or
Yeah.
a mishap that costs you a lot.
Yeah. I do shit very slow and calculated.
Yeah.
And
You're a very calculated
I
individual.
Don't take much money out. I never took a loan out. So, you know, I try to do this. This company was built the most safest, slowest way it could be built, for sure. That's why, like, when you say risk and stuff, there's not much risk here. You know, it was very
literally,
safe.
like, me.
Everything
Had a
is-
full-time job for more than 80% of the time this business was alive right now. So,
Every decision that's been made in the shop is always within a month. Always a month minimum of research.
oh yeah, like if we have something big going on or something.
It's always a month. Even this thing.
There's a lot of shit going on.
Even the Rode mics.
Yeah.
That Frankie was doing research for like at least 3 weeks.
Actually, that time
2
I didn't
days.
do any research. yeah.
Get it correct, brother. It was 2 days.
Yeah, I hit up Carl, or someone said something like that Friday, and I was like, I already
Buying
bought
'em.
them. Bought them on Sunday. But luckily, I made the right decision. And that was the fastest research, and
That's
shit,
because you just wanted the best.
I
That's
wanted it quick. I wanted it that.
You
fucking
wanted the
weekend.
shit that Joe Rogan had. Just say it.
He has different shit.
He
But
has
the-
different ones.
Shop wise, the alignment rack, the alignment machine, all the Hunter stuff. How long were we talking about that? At least like 2.5 months.
The alignment rack, yeah. And that is the biggest. Okay, there's a risk.
That's the biggest risk we took.
Yeah, that's the biggest risk I might have took. I think. Yeah,
What was there before?
Nothing.
nothing.
Oh, right. It was just a
Yeah,
space.
so if you want to talk about loans and stuff like that, we finance the alignment equipment. That
But
would
through
be,
Hunter.
Yeah, well, and the rack, but like I'm not even worried about it. Like it's fine.
Yeah.
It was a good decision. All right, moving forward. Thank you for the questions, guys. Thoughts about small wheels on S chassis? That's a question for Chris.
I love it.
I like them too if it's a coupe. If it's a 180, I'm not really into it that
Yeah.
much. I know there's like a
Except
whole
Connors.
thing.
Actually,
I like
yeah, now
Connors.
that I think about it, a lot of people do it on hatches.
Well, those are the type of people that don't have a Type X-wing. So
Yes.
I already don't like those
yes.
cars.
And non-Type X arrow.
It needs that big B wave looking wing on it.
Yeah, I don't like that shit.
The
But
one-
yeah,
the
yeah.
one-
B
Watch
wave
Gun
wing,
wing?
Yeah.
TBO front.
The thing is, Connor's
15-inch
car
wheels.
actually, yeah, Connor's car does look good. So it's like,
B wave wing, TBO front, 15-inch wheels on a coupe.
yeah.
Yes.
Oh, he's got the.
Sir.
Well, on a
Connor
hatch.
has a TBO wing.
No, on a hatch or on a coupe
On a coupe, I think small wheels look good all the time, especially if it's two-tone.
with white, and then like
I loved it. I just didn't like. I didn't like slamming my frame, especially living in New Jersey.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to be low as hell.
it is. You do have to be moderately low.
Yeah, we didn't say any of these things were drivable. But yeah, that shit's pretty cool. That was Mark's 7.3 GSE. I know it's a huge undertaking, but will we ever see faction aero pieces? I'll go on a limb and say no, but maybe. I don't know. I would say no.
Want to
yeah.
know something funny?
Uh-oh, here we go.
Didn't I? Was it you on the phone? I think it was Daryl. But after that podcast with Josh,
Oh boy, here we go.
I got into like a bit of a hole, and that's something that interests me, and I'm gonna
Don't tell me you're making a body kit for your car.
figure
Carl.
it out. No, I don't. I'm not gonna do a body kit right away, but it interests me because like I look at something, right. I'm just gonna use this as an example. Okay,
Okay,
I look at a BN body kit for an IS.
you're gonna make your own.
No, and I'm like, damn, there's so many things on there that I would change. And wouldn't it be sick if I just knew how to change them?
Okay, so buy it and change it.
So that's at first what I thought. I'm like, oh, okay, I'll just cut an inch off of the bottom little apron there and then move the bottom of the body kit up. And then I was like, wait, you know, it'd be really cool if I took an S14 racing line bumper and then put that on there. Because there's not really a kit for the IS that looks like that.
Yeah.
And then I was like, damn, it'd be really cool if I made a mold of that. So then I looked up how to make fiberglass molds.
You gotta talk to Dave Bop about that path.
Then I thought about then I looked at fiberglass molds and what it takes and like shit like that. There's different processes you could go about
Yeah.
it, but
I mean, he did it.
maybe start small and then I guess think about it. But like I don't know.
I mean, I don't.
What if I got good at it? I'd make you guys some stuff.
I like fiberglass. I think it's cool.
It's its own animal to work with. Like
Yeah.
it's not the worst thing to work with.
Josh Rolfe says, "Tell Carl I got him. Let's cut some shit up."
Oh shit! Yeah.
Yeah, but as far as faction doing that, I have no plans on doing any of that. So, yeah, I like fiberglass, but I don't like it that much.
I feel like I look at any car and I'm like, I know exactly what I would do to that. So I
That
feel
shit
like
is itchy.
Just gotta put that. Yeah, dude. So itchy.
Chinzo.
If I decided like, oh, we're gonna start making a body kit, and I turn this shop into a fiberglass factory, Chris would quit probably the second week.
That's the day I go on vacation.
Yeah, like so I'm not. Yeah, I have no plans to do that. Let me refresh this real quick and just see if we have anything else.
Why don't I'm gonna give that a try though.
Yeah, I mean, if that's your passion, then you know, Carl, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Fuck yeah, that'd be cool.
Okay, that is all the questions I have on here. What's going on in the chat?
I made a S13 bumper. Yo, Cole, I did see that. So Island Slide Cole has an E36. He took a Sylvia Aero bumper,
Like fiberglass one?
fiberglass one,
Mhm.
in half, put it on the front of the E36. Looks like he's gonna do a little bit of extension work. But it looks pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Yo, I'm excited to see that, Cole. I hope you get that project going, and maybe I find out how to make a mold, and then boom, we got a little partnership.
Yeah, Cole Mannon said how much to test fit my 03s on his 180 when I bring it. You got to buy me lunch. That's probably it.
Juicy platter.
Damn. Wait, what?
I mean, oh, and we have to work on your car. If you bring it here for service,
Wait, I think he is coming here.
is he?
Yeah.
So if we're working on your car already,
Cole,
you buy me lunch. I'll put him on.
Cole said, hope you like Chick-fil-A. Cole, one thing to know about
I do.
Franklin, he loves Chick-fil-A.
Yep.
You could eat that shit 4 days in a row.
Maybe I'll get that shit tonight.
It's 8 o'clock, brother.
Yep, they close at 9.
You're
on the
bugged.
dot.
What about
You would be that guy
I
last
know.
minute.
Yep. Right. Oh, you close at 9?
It's
I'll be there at
8:53.
8:59.
I
If you have a
hate
problem with
so
it, get a new
much.
job.
Hello?
Cole's got 200,000 points on the app. God damn.
Damn. So I definitely don't want Chick-fil-A that day. Just kidding. You can
Hey,
give me
use your
Chick-fil-A.
resources, man. Cole knows what he's doing.
There's a dude in Japan that retrofit. Oh, you already read that.
S14
Oh, wait,
kit.
no, you didn't.
You know what I did like in reference of what Chinjo was saying? There was a guy that put Sylvia front and rear end on a 32 sedan. It looked pretty good.
No, I'm good.
What?
No way,
Hater.
dude. When it comes to front end and rear end swaps, that's like
Okay, am I pulling up a picture right now?
Uh-oh.
4-door Sylvia, basically what you're saying? Is that what you're saying?
Oh, shit. we got
Four-door
more
Sylvia.
questions.
4-door Sylvia. I'm looking it up right now as we speak.
You know what looks good? A 2002 Lexus IS300 in Intensa Blue Pearl. That looks good. Johnny just said best seat.
Best seat,
Thrash Racing available on the Faction Motorsports website.
Thrash, but for me, it's Brid.
that does look pretty good. I'm not.
That's what
Brid
I'm
seats.
saying, bro.
Brid seats for you.
Yeah.
Is that how you pronounce that?
It is Brid, but we say Bride.
Wish
But
I had
I'm
me
just
a
trying to
bride.
be a jerk because Johnny's asking, so it's Brid.
Best seat?
Yeah,
What did you say, Carl?
NRG.
I mean, Chris is going to say Recaro, so.
Specifically a pole position, but yes, Recaro.
I never ran one, but I heard those are the best seats, so.
Please, for the love of God, look up Keanu's World and check out the skirts on the drift truck. Yeah, I've met Keanu once or twice.
Reeves?
Dude could wheel for sure. No, it's this guy from New York. He has a Ranger.
Oh.
I forget what kind of motor is in it. It's a big V8. Definitely one of a kind of build. I don't know. Drift trucks are
Drift
if
trucks,
you
like,
got-
for real?
If you gotta like, you have to do an extensive amount of work for a little truck to drift.
Sounds whack.
That's what I'm saying. Just buy a 240.
That's what I'm saying. All right, another question. With all the buzz going around regarding the EPA and their cracking down, does this concern you as an aftermarket-driven business? Yeah, it does concern me. That's probably the only concern I have about my business, I would say.
What, that EVs are gonna take over and then you're gonna be boned?
Well, he said the EPA cracking down, which they were like heavily, I think, a year ago, but it seems like to me, it seems like it slowed down a little bit.
The water's calm,
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
flying under the radar.
Well, I know they've been people have been pushing back, so that might be it. And they probably realize that this industry is fucking massive. So
the government makes so much money on us dumbasses.
yeah, like there's really no reason to be doing this,
Like,
especially when they have the fucking United States military pouring out way more fucking emissions than we do.
bro, EVs are
Yeah.
dangerous. And okay, EVs are dangerous.
By the way, I just rattled that off. That's not a fact, but I would say it is.
I was gonna say that was pretty factual. No, but EVs are dangerous, and here's why. Not because I'm not gonna delve into the kind of work that it takes to build those batteries and manufacture those batteries or anything, rather than driving your nice gas-powered car. But they're dangerous because they're fast as shit for no reason.
Yeah, they are extremely fast.
Yeah, very
Fast,
fast.
like really fast.
And I don't give a fuck if they are.
Have you had the opportunity to drive one?
Yeah, I've driven
I
Teslas.
drove a Tesla. My boy came to my house. I was like, "Yo, let me take this thing around the block." He's like, "Sure." First things first, I get in. I'm like, "All right, is it on?" And he's like, "Yeah, it's been on." I'm like, "Get the fuck out of here!" So I back up, and it does the same thing that my electric longboard does, which is when you get off the brake,
It's a
the gas,
souped up Prius.
it slows down.
yeah,
It brakes like when you get off.
yeah,
Did
it's
you-
like engine brakes. Yeah,
But the thing is I was like, the only thing I wanted to know, right? I
But
was
you can
like,
adjust that in a Tesla.
I was like, can I launch it? It was like a Model 3, but the souped up, the
you
dual
could definitely launch it. Right?
dual motor one, so it was the faster one.
Yeah,
And I was like, can I
just
launch
hit
it?
the brake and the gas.
Well, I was asking for permission from the guy,
Oh,
my friend, Tony. Anyway, Tony lets me. He's like, yeah, go for it. There's a big dash number. I just remember the sensation that it gave me, and it was terrifying.
yeah, it is.
And the fact that I see so many of these on a regular basis.
I know. I think the same thing.
that means that they all have that ability to do that, bro. I've been in
like, how are they? There has to be more crashes.
I've been in 600 horsepower Evos, like high horsepower
Yeah.
cars, JZ power.
But then they tell you like, oh well, the car knows more than you know.
I
so
get in
they're
the
not
car,
crashing into
dude.
each other.
The Speedo doesn't have. You don't have that sense of speed where it's like,
Yeah, you're not
First
hearing
gear.
anything. You're not feeling crazy shit. Yeah.
No,
you're
it's
not
just
feeling the vibrations. Yeah.
fucking 80. I'm like, whoa,
It's like a video game.
What,
terrified.
What Tesla did you drive?
Me?
Yeah,
Oh.
you.
Me? Fucking some old one.
Oh, the original one.
Yeah.
Oh, the fast joint.
Yeah, this was like fucking possibly 10 years ago.
I driven the P100D, and it has a demon mode.
Demon mode.
It literally has a demon mode, and it's the scariest thing I've ever experienced.
Oh my God. Yeah, so anyway, going back to the question from Zach Thomas, does this concern you? Yes. The answer is yes.
Would you pivot into the EV space?
I really don't think I would.
I don't think you would either.
I have no interest to. So,
You're a hot rodder.
But
You're a
there-
modern day hot rodder.
but there it goes. Like, if I don't have interest in it,
Why are you gonna do it?
I'm not going to have fun anymore. So
Nah. Keep it alive. Keep the drive alive.
I think
Hashtag Green
we're
Space
I think this shit is it's not like we're not big, but it's big enough, and drifting is big enough to where we'll be okay unless the EPA affects it. Then that's different.
Then you're gonna work on the preservation of these toys.
But I'm saying if the EPA starts cutting everything down, you can't sell intakes anymore. Like if we turn into California, it's gonna be bad.
I'm gonna find a loophole in that paperwork.
You know they can't sell exhaust systems, intakes. I actually would love to. I hope we go to California in January because I would love to talk to someone in the industry over there and ask them how the fuck they're even surviving.
Because here's the thing. You got a boy in Vegas.
Yeah,
Get it delivered to your boy in Vegas, and then
but Turn 14 won't even ship. Like if I have a customer in California that orders like an exhaust, and I go to ship it from Turn 14, which is a lot of businesses do, they won't do it.
well, yeah, because then they're violating the law directly.
Yeah, they're going to California. You can't do it. You're going to California.
Yeah.
So now we got to find, like, you either lose all your California customers right off the bat, or you have to find some other loophole, which there isn't really any.
Which is crazy because the car scene in California is nuts. Like, I don't get that.
I know. That's
of the-
now you understand why I think.
Well,
like
I've
that.
always
Like,
wondered
I
that.
don't get it.
I
I'm
just
like,
know.
that's-
I just know that if you got a cool car in California, it just tells me that you're rich and you're committing fraud.
Yeah. Like that's the center of the automotive industry, at least the aftermarket automotive industry, and everything's illegal.
That's the best place to have that kind of car.
It blows my mind. I don't get it. I feel like it's eventually going to be Texas.
Bro, IS 300 going down the Pacific Coast Highway, straight pipe.
Yeah, that shit is
Ticket
wild.
City.
Anyway, yeah, that's the answer to that question. There's another one somewhere. Top 5 wheels.
Ooh,
Ooh.
yeah, for sure. Oh yeah, okay.
You got them interested.
Ooh.
Alan Kyle.
Ooh.
On any car,
Yeah, your top 5 favorite wheels.
number one, and this is probably played out by now,
They all
but
are.
it's always TE37s.
Okay.
Until the day
That's
I
fair.
own my own set. Like, that's the first wheel we all know, right? Like, oh, he's got TE37s.
I do love a set of TE37s.
But they got to be like good spec. Not that foo-foo shit where the spokes are flat.
Yeah.
None of that. So, nice set of TEs is number
I
one.
need to refresh my memory.
Number two, Regamaster. I'm a big monoblock wheel guy. I don't.
I do like monoblock wheels.
Yep. And then number three is Advan. Advan SA3A, which is the multi-piece three-piece or a three-spoke wheel. Love me a tri-spoke wheel. I wanted to get Advans on the IS for so long. Could never find a good set. Malcolm just said Diamond Racing Steelies. Yes, sirky. But yeah, so that's three. Regamasters, TEs, Advans.
Wait, Malcolm's in the chat.
Number
Yeah.
4 is Nismo LMGT2s. Always going to be a favorite. Forever favorite of mine. Again, kind of more on the less spokey wheel. And then number 5. Damn. Number 5. What would I like to see all the time? I don't know.
It's hard for me. 'cause
I
I'm a
know.
wheel guy.
Number 5 would have to be all of these are in Chrome, by the way.
Miyagi just Yeah, you just love that one.
Yeah,
I
no,
already
all
know.
of them are in chrome. But number 5, I don't know.
I got a couple.
Yeah,
We know, Chris. We know you got your whole
give me a
lineup.
couple.
I'm ready.
yeah.
I'm ready to answer this.
I don't know. Number 5 would be I don't know.
I'll go second then, because Chris is already.
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, you got number 5.
Yeah,
You better
number
just throw
5
something
is
out
is tough. I don't know why because I'd have them all, but I guess no, another set of tri-spokes, I guess. Advan SA3Rs, the ones where the spokes curve in. But they got to be in that chrome.
Well, that's a monoblock, no?
That's a monoblock one. SA3A is the multi-piece
Multi-piece.
one, which you can't really find too much in a 5-lug configuration. It's usually like a 4-lug and a 17 if you want a 17. But you can't get them in really 5-lug. And if you do, somebody's fucking trying to get an arm and a leg for them.
Which ones?
SA3As, it's a multi-piece wheel.
It's a tri-spoke.
Tri-spoke wheel.
Oh, are you talking about
Yeah,
no, I don't know
There
about
used to
this
be an S13 coupe at E-Town with small wheel, 4-lug version.
Oh, yeah.
Or they almost kind of look like Advan Onis.
So you're into these three
He
spoke
likes
wheels?
3-spokes.
I like 3-spoke because
You know who likes those? AJ.
I like 3-spoke because it's very like there's an era where those were cool.
Yeah,
They were never like no one else made more.
pretty
than tri-spokes.
interesting.
All right, so who's next? Who's next
Me,
here?
I guess.
Frankie.
Okay, well, I'm gonna fuck this question up because that's what I do. It depends on the car I'm putting it on.
I'm picturing it on my own car. So that's what I have.
Okay, the way I'm gonna do this is I'm just gonna say which wheel I like the most,
On each car.
and then the car will follow.
Okay, go.
So, a Volk RE30.
Wow, that's
What-
literally what Johnny just put in the chat.
Yeah, that's probably my favorite wheel, and I'm never putting it on a rear-wheel drive car.
He's putting on a GTR.
I'm putting it on an R34. I'm putting it on an Evo, maybe. I don't think I'd put it on an STI. Maybe a Hatch GR STI. I'd probably put it on that, and they'd probably be bronze.
Bronze.
That's been my favorite wheel since before I even,
Born.
probably since
I
2010.
need a picture.
I would say 2011 maybe.
Okay. All right, I like those though. Very light forged.
Bayside Blue Skyline R34 GTR V Spec bronze R30 what is it? RE30.
I've seen a handful of those, which is weird.
I love that. That's probably my favorite setup.
I
Bro, that's
love-
literally Paul Walker's car in that one movie.
Yeah, kind of.
Literally.
Yeah, except without all the
The one
dumb
where he
shit.
goes, "Sorry, car," and then
That car still sucked. I remember
Down
that car
the-
was in a magazine.
Was
I have the magazine somewhere.
RE30s are really nice though.
No, I want a stock R30, not one that was ruined by some dude in California. Not Paul Walker. I'm saying someone who built the car. Yeah, no, I want like a stock one.
okay. All right,
But
next.
yeah, so that's the first one, I guess. As far as like the rest of them, I'm just gonna start naming wheels that I think look good.
I mean that's what the question
I
was.
know, but I don't have like an order, like top 5.
Go for it.
I don't know. I guess the next one would be a Blitz Techno Speed Z1.
Z1.
Yeah.
Okay. I like those.
I love those wheels.
Ivan had a set of those.
The 5-spokes?
No, TechnoSpeed Z1 is the
No, it's
multiple.
like it's kind of just a bunch of spokes.
bunch of spokes.
Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You got to leave it silver.
Yes, sir.
I mean, gold is cool,
Oh,
but
these.
not for me.
Oh, this is the ones that AJ got.
Yes.
No, he didn't buy those, did he?
He has them.
He bought those?
Yeah.
Did we see them?
Yeah.
I've seen
Did
him
he
on.
run them?
Yeah.
Yes, he has.
Oh, those were the spares that we were putting on?
Yeah.
I didn't even realize. Or I mean, I probably did, but I forgot.
I'm going to say it one more time. Yeah.
I love Blitz stuff though.
Yeah, I love those wheels. I was
Peak-
probably just jealous, so I didn't say anything
Peak
about it.
style era. Oh my god, you motherfucker.
That's probably why.
All right, next.
Next.
This is what, number 3?
Number 3.
Number 3.
Number 3 on the hotline we have.
I'll tell you one wheel I really like. Work Emotion XT7.
Oh, yeah. Those are nice wheels.
Literally the wheels you have on the rear of your car.
Literally the ones
Yeah.
on the rear of the car.
That's like me saying I love FN01s because I mean I do.
I
but-
don't love that wheel like that though. I like them, but I don't like them like that.
Interesting.
An
All right.
XT7, I think an XT7 could work on
Get
almost
it?
anything.
Can it work emotion?
Yeah, Yeah.
So you like RE30s on Evos or anything all-wheel drive?
all-wheel drive, four-door is good.
So and then Technospeed
All-wheel drive is a good
Z1s,
thing.
which that shocked me.
Completely different, and that would be a drift wheel.
That's
for
a
me-
drift wheel.
for me. Yeah.
Okay.
I would not put any three-piece anything on any grip car ever.
Yeah, no, they're heavy.
I never would.
I mean,
Yeah.
I like the thing is I'm gonna sound like a dick rider because like I like all the good wheels that everybody already knows looks good.
Not
like,
really. You named some shit I didn't think of. Well,
Like a-
I don't really know wheels, so
Like a VSKF. I've always wanted a set of VSKF.
a VSK. That's like the new like played out wheel, right? Like,
Yeah,
quote
It is
unquote.
the
I guess
new
it's played out, but the
that's,
thing is,
that's the Hot Wheel lookalike.
the thing is I love that shit. I love.
I
I'll
think they look
always-
cool on drift cars.
I'll always love a
sometimes, yeah, but I
VSK.
guess I don't know. I mean, that's not a wheel like I would like think of, but I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
Like my Weds, the Cerberus wheels. People say those are played out, but I think they look sick on a drift car because they don't look like a wheel. They look like they should be on an Escalade.
I think it's more important of the way that they fit.
Yeah,
You can get away with a butt ugly wheel.
Yeah.
If it fits great.
but I'm only putting chrome or polished, or I'm only putting that shit on a drift car, man, or a VIP car. I'm
Yeah.
not putting that on anything else because it's where's the practicality of that? Like, it's just like for a drift car, it's like I want that shit to look gangster as fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
like that's why it works. But for like a grip car, I want that shit to look like it's getting down to business. I don't want
Getting down to business.
nothing that could fuck up or bend or anything like that.
Yeah.
Like I want a strong light wheel.
Well, when I look at monoblock, that's why I said monoblock
Yeah.
wheels is what I like.
Or like a car, like a different drift style, like the Front Street guys. I'd put a monoblock on that because that car looks like those cars look like they are there to drive hard.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Which is funny when you actually think about it because a three-piece wheel is almost better because you can repair it.
Yeah.
But that's
To an
not how my
extent.
brain works.
Yeah, you can repair it. But
Because I've repaired my wheels.
I look at monoblock wheels, and if it has like a low offset and like I'm not talking like the whole spoke curves in, but like you could see the depth of it. It almost gives you that like GT car
Yeah.
look, right? With like a
Yeah.
nice tire on it. It looks like a racing wheel.
I want someone to give me an example of like a three-piece wheel in a race car. I think Nismo probably did it, like with your wheels or something. You know what I mean?
Our
The
wheels.
LMGT ones.
Yeah, that's probably like
By the way, LMGT ones are at 12 grand right now.
I like a multi-piece wheel that I could think of that's on a race car is like on the 787B. Like the Mazda. That's
yeah.
got a multi-piece wheel on it. It had like BBSs on it
Yeah, I never
with
really looked at
turbo
the wheels.
fans and like things like that. Like,
Yeah, I see. Yeah, see, that does look good.
cause that's where it came from.
Yeah.
You know, like that's where multi-piece wheels came from.
Was there a purpose that they like? Why was it because of damage and fixing them?
I couldn't tell you from
I wonder if that's
from
where
me
it
looking
started.
from the outside in, knowing what I know now. I feel like it's so that they can make it the way that they would want the
just
wheel
make
to
the
be.
sizes.
Make
what they
the
want.
size that would be the most optimal for that car. Run a forged face and like you know have.
It's pretty cool when you think about it like that.
It
It is
is.
like I just for some reason when I think of three-piece wheels, I think
of weight.
chrome,
I think of heavy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like. But we're just using the wrong wheels.
I
Like
think
I
of-
bet Chris's wheels aren't that heavy.
When I think of like a forged monoblock wheel, I think of lightweight. I think of performance.
Yeah.
I think of like it's made from one piece, so like this is strong. But then if you
Yeah.
break it, you're fucked.
So on certain race cars, you could. I mean, obviously it looks good.
Yeah.
But for me, would I do it? I don't know. I guess maybe depending on the setup. Not anything that I can afford.
Yeah.
Let's put it that way. Like an STI, I'm not doing that on an STI. A GTR, maybe.
Wait, so you have two more here though.
I know. I got two more wheels. I'm trying my hardest not to say TE37. So, I guess
TE37s, dude. Just
an
say it.
Advan RG2 would be a good wheel.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be a good like normal looking wheel that you can kind of put that shit on anything, dude, and it's gonna look good. Fuck, I have one more wheel left. That's not good.
You own a drift shop for fuck's sake.
I know, dude. I don't give a fuck about wheels. It's bad.
CR Kai.
I'm looking at one right now behind you, and that is what I'm thinking. But I don't want to do another emotion.
Like anger or sadness or
No, like another emotion wheel.
Stop.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess I might have to say T37
It's just the wheel that we
because it
grew
does
up.
look good on a lot of cars.
Every car.
Yeah,
Every car. I'd love a Porsche on T37.
yeah.
Like,
All right, Chris, blow our minds.
yeah.
All right. First off, the LMGT2s will always be my top tier favorite,
It is literally
But
like
it's
the
not-
coolest wheel.
but it's not gonna go on this list.
We should have been showing these the whole time, but that's why we need Malcolm here. Nah, don't worry about it.
Don't do it.
I mean, I'll do it in my list.
All right.
Okay, so yeah, like I said, first things first. The LMGT2s are not going to be on this list because those will always be my favorite wheel currently. So the 5 wheels, in no specific order,
I don't even like those wheels.
Those shit are butt ugly.
in no specific order. The first one, Graham lights, 57 DRs,
Okay.
and T37s are on the same level.
They're on the same level.
Yeah,
One costs half of the other one.
Literally a third.
A third. Actually, a quarter.
but the thing is,
Crazy.
they have the same
Basic
feel for me. You know what I mean? Because it's a 6-spoke wheel.
It brings the same appearance.
I don't know, dude.
But if I really-
a T hits a lot harder than that.
Yeah.
It does,
Like
but-
a lot.
Like a bronze OG TE.
yeah, I guess I can't put them on the same.
But the Graham lights is like that is the wheel for people that are like, I have no money, but I need wheels. That's the wheel.
I do love 57 DRs. Though.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know that you can literally buy that for the price of
Hit
like,
us up, man.
for the price of like another wheel, like NK RPF ones. When people on the page,
Yeah, the
any
thing is,
page,
RPF ones are really good wheels.
they are. They're
Yeah,
light
they
as
are good
ones.
wheels.
fuck.
The thing is, they don't look good on a drift car. Let's be honest.
They look
don't.
good on a grip car.
100%, yeah. Well, not 100%, but they look pretty good.
Yeah. But okay, Chris, so you're saying?
So the 57 DRs,
Okay.
I love me a set of those in the right spec.
Okay.
RG2s,
Okay, so
I like RG2s. A lot of monoblocks going on. C28s.
yeah,
I love
Too many spokes
I don't
for me.
love them, but they're
Too-
not ugly.
Too many spokes for me.
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah.
I like them on a grip car.
Yeah.
C28s.
Yeah.
Or on an Evo.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. See?
Yeah, I don't know. I really like those wheels.
Okay.
What's that? Where are we at? 2, 3, 2,
Three.
3. We're at 3. Number 4. If we're talking small wheels,
Oh,
We talking
Lord.
round
we
wheels.
talking small wheels. We talking the work equipped 01s, baby.
Okay.
O1s? The
O1s.
cross?
The 4-spoke.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, really? Yeah, that's an OG wheel.
Number 5. I know I looked one up earlier. I don't remember what I looked up.
I see somebody in the chat said SSR mesh. Yes, sir. But I only like SSR mesh on like a car that takes 14 and 15-inch wheels, and that's an AE86.
Yeah.
Get that Volkswagen shit out of here. No,
Number
I'm kidding.
5.
Number 5, XXR 527.
Hell yeah.
Damn, they really.
Don't laugh. The IS
That's
sat on those
hard,
for a
dude.
while.
It's hard for me to think of it now.
I mean, to be honest, I was gonna say battles.
MB battles?
Straight
yeah,
up.
dude.
Yeah,
Oh
I
my
wish I was-
god.
That was gonna be number 5 for me.
Remember when like that was the wheel?
Cheap as dirt. Or what's the real one? CTS or CST? I don't know.
CST zeros.
Zeros.
Yeah. I have a friend that I met at Evergreen named Matt who has a Z with chrome Motegi,
Oh,
Ones.
I remember now.
and it looks beautiful.
Sorry, I remember. Kosei K1s.
Oh yeah, buddy. Kosei K1 Buddy Club.
Yeah, those
P1.
are my wheels, right? Chris just likes all my wheels.
Hey Chinzo, you're in the chat. I still have your pair. Hee 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 hee
Do you
hee.
have those wheels? Oh wait, they're on the black car.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
Kosei.
son
Those
of a
look good in
bitch.
black.
What?
Nah, dude,
Those
polished,
wheels.
polished.
Polished Kosei K1s.
Get Japan posted up for those for sale. I saw those. I was
Bro, these are on fucking tire rack. I'm buying these tomorrow.
AVS Model 6. Chinzo said, "I'll take any of the AVS lineup."
I am not a Model 6 fan.
AVS I love Model 6 because it doesn't look like any other wheel. They're like weird looking. Like in a 17 by 9 low offset where the center is like literally a hole. Like you could put a bun in there.
Oh, wait. Model 6. Here's the problem. Because some of these wheels are named the same thing, I think.
Our Model 6s.
Yeah, Model 6s are the ones that look good. What's the other one?
VS5.
Model 5.
I love those.
Are those the 5-spoke ones?
Yeah.
Type in
Model 6 I'm down with.
But it's like
I
the
actually
double-
like 'em.
type
the
in
double
Model
5-spoke
5
ones?
and then type in VS5 after you
These
see
are the
them.
Model 5s I'm not
I love
crazy
those.
about them.
On an IS. Ooh.
Definitely not an IS.
Yes,
To me,
sir.
this is like a 180SX wheel only, and I probably still won't like them.
Look at VS5. That's what I had on the IS was the AVS VS5. Which are somewhere out there. I think they're on somebody's SC300.
Genzo got buddy clubs?
Yes, sir. One of them's in the trunk of the IS and the other one is at home.
What the hell?
Yes.
is
What size
this
are they?
wheel?
16
Are
by
you sure that's the name
8.
of it?
Yeah, AVS VS5. It's a weird looking wheel. It has like the same Model 5 spoke, but it's a
Okay.
deeper.
Oh my god, I hate that wheel.
Yeah,
Oh,
it looks-
that is the number one wheel I hate.
Look, it doesn't it look like a
I've seen this
Momo?
before. I thought it was a rep.
Yeah, it was on my IS. I had
That's
white.
where I saw it. Probably no, but that wasn't the first time I saw it. But that's like you took the Model 5 and you made it as ugly as you could.
I think that's what I liked about them is that they were so unique looking.
I get what you're saying. Like there's parts of it that I like more and parts of it that I definitely hate more. Like I like that the spokes are not protruding from the wheel anymore, but I don't like how it looks. So that's the problem.
I had those and honestly it was really good set, all matching 17 by 8 by 9 or 18 by 8 by 9. Honestly, if I still had those wheels, the car would be sick because it wouldn't be on the ground.
Here's a good part about all those wheels. They work with Blitz 03s as spares. That's the only cool thing.
I have yet to have like my cool spares, like my car either is just on stocks or they're on my. It took me a while to get matching wheels. Like
I have a question for you guys.
Mm.
What about OEM wheels?
R33 GTR wheels, best looking OEM
Definitely,
wheel.
100%.
On literally anything.
I would agree.
On anything.
On any Nissan.
Any Nissan IS300, they look amazing.
Probably.
No, not probably. Yes, because they're the perfect. they're the perfect spec. 17 by 9 plus 35.
What's another good OEM wheel?
Another good OEM wheel is
How do you know all this?
the Chrome 350Z anniversary wheel.
I'll look that up.
It's a 5-spoke. They're huge.
Are those ones that I had?
Yeah. That those shits were cool. They were made by Rays.
If
I
you
feel,
get,
like I feel like I'm gonna like this.
I don't know. They got like those square dots in the
Yeah,
middle spokes.
I remember the square dots actually.
I had them
Okay,
on my.
how many spokes are there?
There's 5.
There's 5.
Okay, I definitely don't like these. But
You know what's a good wheel? A
think I
good
do.
OEM wheel? Nissan 400R. They made a good wheel on that. You know what that is? It's a Nismo GT1.
It's a GT1 that sells for $12,000.
We got any more questions in there, Frankie?
oh shit.
I actually like the 34 GTR wheels.
Yes.
They're the skinny
The
6-spoke ones.
grenades.
The grenades.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, y'all gonna make me miss Chick-fil-A? Fuck, that's fucked up. All right.
Let's be real. You're gonna get juicy platters.
I don't want it. That's the problem. I'm like dreading that. I finally
Sounds
it
delicious.
finally
Hit you.
happened.
Sounds delicious to me.
All right, we got no more questions. And Chick-fil-A closes in 10 minutes. So what do you say? We're done?
I guess.
Unless
We got a lot of guests lined up for you guys in the next coming weeks.
Yeah, do we want to release any of that information? Yeah, I think we should. We already did last time, right?
Yeah. So last stream, I did mention we were going to have Prime NYC on here, Edwin and Prav. Unfortunately, things didn't work out. We are in the process of rescheduling, so be tuned for that.
I hope next week, right?
Potentially next week, but we'll see.
Potentially?
You never know what happens.
Oh, are we waiting for someone to feel better?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So
Unfortunately, Prav is not feeling well. Whoever knows him, just send me your best regards. Hope he feels better. And tell Prav and Edwin to hurry up and get on this podcast.
Yeah. And then
Because
Who do we have next week, Frankie?
Anthony Purcell. Well, not next week, the week after.
he did say hi in the chat.
And?
Yeah.
Oh, awesome.
I haven't met Anthony. Is that
That's going to be
Halcyon?
perfect then. Yeah,
Yeah, just watch his videos.
that's perfect.
I know he makes his own music, which is sick for his videos.
I do have a potential other guest, but we might record because a lot of people are back for Christmas, so we might record things.
Wow,
and
for the
then-
first time, it's not going to be live.
Yeah, we might record one and save it. I
Yeah,
don't know.
that sounds good.
Or we just won't do that, and we'll just wait till they
Nah,
can come on another time.
Let's get him on. People want to hear from other people.
Yeah, so and then hopefully me and you will go to
California.
California.
Yeah,
and if we go to
that's-
California, we have a lot of people we can.
That's
talk to.
that's something I spitballed to Frankie. For those of you who don't know, there's going to be, in my opinion, what's going to be a pretty monumental event over there.
Yeah.
Um,
What? Shout out the event.
For BDD Black Dudes Drift. It's a huge organization that's going to be, they're going to have like a drift day in sometime in February. I'm not really too keen on the details. All I know is that I told Frankie, hey, Daryl's driving here. I want to go there. Though it is a bonus, I want to go there because I want to go there. And
Yeah.
specifically, I want to go there with Frankie because I know Frankie's down for most of the shit that I want to do.
We're trying to go hike.
Trying to go hike. I said I want to rent like some sort of Toyota and drive it through the desert. I always
Yeah.
wanted to do that. I've never done that. And
Yeah.
take that baby all over the place. So
So yeah, if we can do that, I told Carl, yeah, I'm down, but we gotta get some work done, of course. So
yeah, we
if
gotta
could
go
find some-
do we gotta go do a podcast over there. I was like, God damn it.
So if we could get some podcasts in, at least one, I think that would be worth it.
I think that I personally said to Frankie, I wanted to. And you know, this goes with something. I'm trying to buy another car, and it's gonna be on the nicer side, and I think I'm gonna do that sometime in January.
Carl just loves buying cars, man.
No, this one's a little different. I've low key been doing some
Uh-oh.
research for a little while, and you know I've been trying to save up money,
Uh-oh.
so
Buy a new car?
not new, but
All right.
new for our standard. But I want something nicer because of the things that we want to do. Obviously,
Yeah. So you're gonna get something reliable that you're gonna have a car
Something-
note on, so you can't get rid of it.
something. Yeah,
I hope.
that's exactly why. If I have something on paper, I'm gonna have to keep it.
Like,
But I want something that I can tow my car to the track with because, dude, I drove the second half of my season to the track and back,
Like a
and
rock.
man, I did not feel good, dude. I just miss putting the car on the trailer, getting in my cozy truck, and then going home.
yeah.
It's a feeling I miss, and it's obviously we're gonna try to do more driving. So yeah, I want to buy a truck, and I told Frankie I want to drive it across the country. He said no. Like, why don't we just fly over there?
Yeah, it's not that's not worth it because I'm
And the
gonna make you
days.
drive across the country later in the year. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's not worth
now that I know that.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. Looking for like a 08 and up Sequoia.
unless you find one out there that you want to buy, then I'll fly out there and drive it back with you.
Ooh,
That's
a little
different.
one-way ticket action.
Yep.
Yep.
You guys are gonna really get to know each other.
I
then
love
I-
one-way tickets.
I love the I
That
love
way you
that
have
idea.
no idea
too.
how the fuck you're getting home.
My dad bought his 911 that way. He flew
Yeah.
down to Kentucky. I was like, "Dad, what are you gonna do when cops pull you over?" And he's like, "They're not gonna pull me over."
That's
Literally
that's
driving
that
a
energy.
black 911 through the night. I'm like, "Dad, are you actually a cartoon character?" Like the fuck. But no, yeah, I'm looking for an 08 and up Sequoia. That's a 5.7 rather than the 4.7. It's got a lot of nice features in there.
It's a lot bigger too.
A lot bigger, actually same size body, but towing capacity goes up to 2,000 pounds, and I think it would be nice.
2,000.
Bro, the rear seats go up and down,
Well,
fold themselves with a button.
I think it becomes like a
Wait,
7,500.
what year are you trying to buy?
08 and up. So that's the.
Oh, you rich. Okay.
Hey, yo, chill.
Let me hold $1.
Chill. I got maybe 30 cents. No, but I mean, I always wanted something newer, and I'm trying to buy it, but who knows? Probably not, because the car payment thing scares me, bro.
Why?
I hate car payments.
It's so scary. To me, who's never had a car payment ever,
I've been in debt since I was 20, so
I've been in debt for years.
nothing worries me.
But yeah, no, at this point, I'm just like, all right, I'm just going to have to make another monthly payment, I guess.
Yeah, that
But
shit doesn't bother me much.
I mean, yeah,
But it depends on how ridiculous the money is.
yeah. And my fear is that I would buy it and then it would break and then I'm paying for something, but I'm also paying to get it fixed.
Of course. You got to fix what you bought.
Yeah, but yeah, we want to do that. We want to go out there. So if you're in California, first of all, if any of you have any plugs out there to somebody with a truck that we can rent that can suitable for these kind of exercises, please let me know. I would definitely do that rather
You're going
than
to get hit up with a bunch of random ass trucks now.
yeah, dude. Give me all the trucks.
Yep.
All right.
Thank you guys for listening to yet another bullshit podcast.
Yeah, hopefully this was an enjoyable one.
Yeah, for sure. And again, if we appreciate talking to you guys every time. There's literally 19 of you in here. That's kind of ridiculous.
It is kind of ridiculous. Yeah.
Like we're not doing anything.
Can't believe we kept you that entertained with this.
Uh,
but yeah, like we said, we were supposed to do a
guest today.
guest today. But
I wanted to talk about the different cars that I've owned. But Frankie said no.
that I'd rather
and a
watch paint dry
Or a
than go through
faction,
that.
another factionario. Like, but
That would be fun.
I would want Malcolm to be in it because
Yeah,
I
I
would be
agree.
like, since Malcolm isn't too keen on like what he would do right away, like it'd be cool to see his insight.
Yeah,
So
and he would be a new drifter, so
he would be a new drifter.
we'd see what they would do.
Yeah, only 2 events and then he'd be ready for Formula Drift. I guarantee it.
Yep.
I guarantee it.
All right. Well, I guess that's it. We don't have anything going on right now. It's December. Come on now. We got. Oh, for, the people that ordered Thrash Racing seats. I think I mentioned this last time, but
No, you didn't.
No, you did container
the containers are.
update. Yeah,
The ship has arrived. The container is in the process of getting unloaded, I believe, or it hasn't yet, but it's basically waiting in line. So
To get out of port.
yeah. So I'm telling everyone January now because that's just what I feel safe saying. But Thrash is telling me the end of December. So
yeah.
I'm gonna walk in Monday morning to thousands of boxes.
yeah. Oh, also, we still have one seat available, a red Omega, I believe. So if you need a Thrash Racing seat, please shoot us an email, sales@factionmotorsports.com. Yeah, check us out on YouTube. Please, if you're listening to this on Spotify or Apple, please leave a review. I think you just got to leave like a star review. It's not that hard. So if you could do that, that would help us out a bunch.
Yeah.
That moves us up in the ratings and whatnot. So.
It's incredible, the ratings. And I want to give a quick shout out in case those people are listening. Australia, Indonesia, UK, Canada, not just the US, dude. Can you imagine that?
Yeah, that was pretty wild.
That's insane to me.
Like,
the
who the hell is listening to this in
What
Indonesia?
the fuck?
That's like that one drifter, like, hell yeah, I'm getting ready.
That's all you need, man. And to those listeners, we always appreciate you.
Yeah.
You know,
Australia, I know we got listeners in Australia.
that's crazy to me.
Australia's big, man, with drifting.
They are big on drifting.
Yeah.
Well,
Their shit is sick, dude. Okay, if I want to go to one spot to drift, it's Australia.
Yeah, so we can
Fuck
get
Japan.
kicked
I'm
out.
going to Australia. Those people are nuts.
So
They
we
are
can get
nuts.
kicked out, like, and get on the news like
You
NMLZ
think?
did.
No, not street drift. Is
Oh.
that what they were doing?
I think so.
No, I want to go to one of those fucking weekend events they have down there.
Yeah, they do have big events.
Like the hit and run guys, they go to those. Dude, that shit is
I want
sick.
to go to Australia and fucking overland.
Those are my favorite drift videos. Are the ones from the hit and run guys. I think it was them. Who are those guys? Remember those? I'll show you later.
I want to go overland and shit.
I don't think I'm gonna be able to find
drive
it.
in their deserts.
They do have obscure drift cars in Australia. They
They'll drift
those,
anything.
They
dude.
got like those little mini pickup trucks.
They got the Utes.
Is it the Ute?
Yeah.
Yeah, those things are cool.
Those are
man.
cool as fuck.
Oh, and then you got Engineer to Slide out there with the.
That guy made
Okay.
some really cool stuff.
Scott Mitchell. That's the person making these videos.
Mm.
I think, because there's a bunch of them.
Is this the Cressida guy?
No. This guy's probably just someone who films.
Oh, it's not Raja.
No, Raja. No. Yeah, like
Hi.
that video. That was Australia, right?
My name is Raja, and this is my sports car.
Dude, the hit and run
Balls
videos
hanging out and shit.
are sick, man. Oh man, I wish I could send you. Do you have the thing on there? Screen on screen?
It's not working.
Okay. So go on YouTube, everyone. Look up Scott Mitchell. He filmed a bunch of these. This is going to show my age because a lot of these videos are 8 years old. But, dude, those videos are sick, man. We got to go to Australia someday.
And then when you guys are done looking up Scott Mitchell, I think you just Google search or YouTube search Roger LS1 Cressida, and it's just a dude in a black dress. It's the most hilarious drift video I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Don't watch it at work.
Well,
It was I was at work once and I decided to click. Who sent that? No, I think we were
know.
talking about it somewhere in the group chat or something. And I was like, you know what? Let me close this because I remember about this video.
What does he say? He goes, "This is my sports.
It
car.
goes really
This is my
fast."
sports car, and it goes really fast."
And then,
it is. There was a
That's
that video
sandwich.
started like getting brought back up, right?
Yeah. I love that video. It's
That video is
so funny.
awesome. Australia guys, you guys are awesome. So
you're all awesome.
Keep
Thank
doing
you so
it.
much
Keep
for
doing your
listening.
thing.
If you
They-
haven't
they-
already, check us out on your social medias, Instagram, YouTube. Check out the videos that are coming out on the YouTube, and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you so much for listening.
you know what? I'm gonna say one more thing
Okay.
because I'm looking at our reviews right now on Spotify. We got 40 reviews.
Fuck.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Because
Damn.
I've gone to other podcasts that are like pretty well known,
Mm-hmm.
and they got like 5 reviews.
Dude,
'Cause
that means so much to me.
Yeah,
At
it's
least
nice
I don't
that
know
you guys
about
are listening to
but
us
yeah,
and-
no,
and helping us
really,
out.
No, I appreciate that kind of stuff.
And if you really want to help me out, if you've been to the shop before, if you've bought parts from us, if you've done anything, if you've had any kind of business transaction with us, if you could go on Google,
And the what? Like you leave a
leave
Google
a
review?
leave a real review on Google for our shop, that would be great. I am trying to hit. I think it was. Did we hit 50 already? I think we hit 50 already.
Yeah.
I'm trying to hit 100. That's my next goal. Trying to hit 100 reviews on Google.
Hit 1,000.
So yeah, if you could do that, that would be great. And yeah, I guess that's it. If there's anything you want us to talk about, actually, you know what? I hate to do this.
Yeah, leave a nice comment about me too in the Google review. That's how you get me to stay here.
I hate to do this, but there was one question that I've been putting off for weeks because I keep forgetting that I have it.
On God, if this is the longest question,
I don't think
At
it's
the
that
end?
long. I'm sorry. I already
That's
missed
all right.
I already missed my Chick-fil-A, so I'm in it for the long haul now.
alrighty.
Let me see here. I'm sorry. It's probably buried. Keep them occupied, Carl.
I'm playing with a Matchbox car
So scandalous.
on the desk. Keep them occupied, Carl. Thank you. Sure, I will.
Well, for those left in the chat, tell me something. I don't know.
Yeah, man. I don't think I'm gonna find this, unfortunately.
I don't know.
It was a good question, but I found it.
Okay.
No, I didn't. Let's see. Is this it? Nope. Is this it? Nope. All right.
I knew somebody was going to say something.
God damn it.
Like literally something.
Sorry. Can't find it. Anyway, it was a good question. I don't remember what it was. Yeah, so send us questions or guest ideas if you got
Yes,
guest
because
ideas.
eventually we're going to run out of guests.
Yeah. I don't know though, because I got a list of like 20 people.
I did want to mention, I am excited about the Prime one because that's where we branch out of like
So am I.
the drifting.
Well, we had a lot of photographers, but yeah,
Yeah.
but it was automotive. But yeah, I'm excited to talk to them about that.
Because we don't know much. And they're very exclusive.
Yeah.
So
Exclusive guests only, guys. That's what we do here.
we're getting Trump on here.
Trump.
Yo.
That's how we get canceled. Yeah, so next week's guest is Kanye West. No.
Oh man.
Get canceled in a night. All right, guys, that's it. We'll end this for you. Sorry. Check you out next week. We'll have guests.
Riley Reed.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
And on that note, thank you guys.
Thank you so much, everybody. Let me know if you need a 2 Jay-Z with a CD swap. Bye. Yes, sir.